Hello there, you delightful individuals, you happy-go-lucky scumps of humankind. It is I, Valen Vane, back once again with the Renegade Master. Meatball power to the people. But what is going on there? Excuse me. Bear with me 2 seconds, friends. What the fuck is happening here? Why does it do this to me, friends? Why does it do this to me? There we go. Interesting. And now I need to check something as well, because I've changed things, friends. I've changed things. I've done all of the changing. Oh, could you imagine? It will be this one. Okay, that works correctly. So that's fine. And then we just double check this. I had changed some things earlier, friends. Okay, that should all be fine. That should all be fine. Okay, I changed some things earlier. I've added some new things, and I've done some bits and pieces, and hopefully it'll all be worthwhile in the end, and and you'll enjoy yourselves, and I'll enjoy myself, and it'll all be fun and dandy. We're currently, I've asked Peachy Pixel 8 whether we can use Peachy's music for all of our background music, and he has agreed. He said, yes, you can listen to it as much as you want. It's all royalty free or copyright free, so go forth and enjoy it. So the music that you were going to be listening to for a fair amount of time. It's not too loud, is it? Yeah, that's all right. That's probably a bit better. That's probably a bit better. But let me say hello to people. How you doing, Milky Pot? How's it going, Jason? Andrew, hello, you beautiful beings. Look at you coming in nice and early there. Good lord. How's it going? Not dead just yet. Hello, how's it going, Anastasia, you glorious individual? Faye, how you doing, you beautiful individual? Jim Jamborino. I fucking love your name. I love your name, you cheeky devil. Welcome on in. Welcome on in. Yes, the intro track that we listened to today was from a band called Church of the Cosmic Skull, which I am a fan of, I do have to say. I am thoroughly enjoying it. Tiny Haggis! I love your name as well, you beautiful being. Hello, sexy face. I do have a sexy face. I've just released a whimsical fact about sex on the old TikTok, actually. The old TikTok. Not dead just yet, coming in here. Streaking all over the place. Put some clothes on. It's below freezing at the moment. Jesus Christ, your innards will, your gibbery bits will shrink up inside you. It's so unbelievably cold. Good lord, could you even imagine? Who do you think you are? I mean, really. Neviverso also coming in for 5 streams in a row. Getting all your bits out. Oh my lordy, what is wrong with you people? Good lord. How's it going, Wanderer Gribble? How you been? I hope you're healing up, friend. I hope you're healing up. Hope things are on the heel, you know. Yeah, no. Louder for us deaf people in the back. What can I say? I can't help myself. I am thoroughly enjoying my endeavors. I'll turn myself up a wee bit though. Yeah, no. Hello, live face. This is my live face. It's true. How's it going, Authentica? Hello, you beautiful bean. I will potato. Go forth and potato. Go forth and potato, you beautiful individual. Hello, Nibirin, you beautiful individual. Hello, how you doing? How's it going? I've just found out the most amazing thing. Apparently, Amelia Tyler has put up 3 videos on her YouTube of her narration bloopers from Baldur's Gate 3. I'm going to binge all of them this evening. Oh, yeah. Amelia has got all of her, like, the whole load of things on her YouTube. Millie's, like, if you don't know, Amelia Tyler, the narrator from Baldur's Gate 3, is a friend of mine. And she's absolutely fucking legendary. I've role played with her before. We've always had a really good time together and stuff. But Baldur's Gate 3 really, like, her career just fucking shot up, and I'm so fucking happy for her. Genuinely so happy for her. So yeah, it's going. Like, it certainly seems like everything's still going really, really well for her. But I know that she put a whole load of her bloopers on her YouTube channel, and yeah, they are hilarious. They are hilarious, you know. How's it going, Pixie Bomb? How you doing, you beautiful individual? Hello. Here tonight, or -8 there tonight. Jesus, Tiny Haggis, that is outrageous. That is fucking outrageous. I woke up this morning and I was like, fucking hell, it's really, really cold. And then I like opened my curtains and I thought I had frosted glass for a second because there was that much condensation on them. It was fucking ridiculous. I've just ordered a shitload of you know, like the little dehumidifier packages things just to see. I've ordered 2 different types to see if I can get like which ones work the best. I don't think either of them are going to work particularly well, but if it means that it's not going to take up electricity like the real plug-in dehumidifiers, then I'll take it, you know. The bits shall be free. I wouldn't want them free in this weather, not dead just yet. My bits would like coil up inside themselves, you know. I'm not sure I want that. I'm not sure I'm quite prepared for that level of uncomfortability, you know. Good lord. Good lord. And as somebody who is very much a grower over a shower, I can tell you the small and the large of it is a very, very different scenario. It's a very different scenario. I had full-on complexes. As growing up as a person with a penis, I had full-on complexes about the size of my penis, because penis size is very important when you're a young teenage boy. Oh, young teenage cisgendered boy. Let me correct myself. It's very, very important. And I had massive complexes about the size of my penis. Growing up as a thingy because I'm a grower. I'm not a shower. I'm very much a grower, and therefore it was just like, this isn't something I have to worry about. Oh, because everyone's different. Oh, I see. A man's a spindly goblin cock that's coiled like a corkscrew. Oh, it makes sense now. Ribbed for my pleasure. Oh, okay, yeah, no, that I get that. Okay, no, that I can get on board. That I can get. Yeah, no, that makes sense. You know. You will not be putting your clothes on. Want to recover, but it's so cold. How do you deal with it? It's so unbelievably chilly. Oh my lordy. Oh my lordy. Doing better today. Less pain, but a bit of stiffness. I will take the less pain. Anything with less pain. Less pain sounds great, unless you're in a BDSM club, and then maybe you. Anyway, you know, Mad Vixen, hello, you beautiful being. Welcome on in. How's it going, Fiends to the Fens? Welcome on in, you glorious being. Hello, how's it going? Currently curled up on my bed and about to medicate. You are making a fabulous pick-me-up. I'm glad to hear it. I'm very, very glad to hear it. I hope that your medication goes well. I hope that it's all fine and dandy and there's no side effects, you know. So cold, I've got, so cold, all I've got at the moment is a bit of elbow skin. That is fair. That is fair. That's all that's left, Tiny Haggis. Just a little bit of elbow skin, you know? Otherwise known as the scrot. The scrot. I get it. I understand it. It's the way for it. How do I deal? I'm hot enough to keep myself warm. God damn it. I would like to be hot enough to keep myself warm. I am too hot to handle. But at the same time, just, How was your weekend? It was a bit of a roller coaster, Dep fan. Thank you very much for asking, by the way. I really appreciate it. But it was this weekend was a bit of a roller coaster. I had a lot of personal things going on that were unexpected and made my weekend pretty shit. But they may have been pretty shit, but they have ended up on a good note. So it's all fine and dandy now. It's all grand and dandy, you know? You know? Scrot, exactly. It's cold and I don't like it. Can we start a petition for a year-round 20-degree weather? Could you imagine, though? Could you imagine? I think if we had year-round 20-degree weather, we'd all get bored of it. We'd be like, God, do you know what? I just really fancy something a little bit colder. I just fancy things being a little bit chillier. You know, that's what I'd be for. Because I like the cold. I like the cold because it gives me an excuse to get real snuggly with McSteffels. Do you know what I mean? I'd be like, oh no, it's so cold, and I am a radiator, and you are a lizard of a human being who has no circulation. Quickly, snuggle up next to me. Oh no, our clothes have fallen off. Oh no, anyway, you know, it's one of those things. Get a few months of 30 degrees too. I like the heat. You like the heat? You see, I would struggle with 30-degree heat. I would genuinely fucking struggle with 30-degree heat because I'd be like, I can do 20, like 19, I think like 23, 24 is like the perfect, like that's like tropical for me. Do you know what I mean? 23, 24 degrees Celsius, that's good. That's a nice tropical level. Anything over that, every pore in my body I basically become a water elemental because of how much I'm fucking sweating. Do you know what I mean? Do you know what I mean? Neviversal, hello, you beautiful being. We're a field of sympathetic ears if you need to vent. I appreciate that, but I'm very careful about how much I tell people about my personal life on stream, and this is a part that I'm not happy to talk about. So I very much appreciate the offer of sympathetic ears. I very much appreciate the like people wanting to be there for me and stuff. But this is something is a personal thing, you know. This one's a personal one. How are the fishes? Fishes need to clean out is what they need, Depth Fan, if I'm completely honest with you. I think I've only got one crab left in the crab tank. I think this one has eaten the other one, and evidently he had a bad molt recently because he's lost a leg as well. Or maybe he lost a leg in the battle of crabdom. But if there is only one left in there, which when I do like a full clean out this week of both the tanks, if there is only one crab left in there, then naturally we're gonna have to think of a name, and we're gonna have like that will be our go-to new thing and what have yous. But I have rigged up. Today's been one of those bitty days where when you do like loads of little things just to get on top of stuff. I've done shitloads of stuff today, but they've all been like little stuff, and we'll talk about loads of them anyway, because I want to talk about them because I've worked loads on stuff that's going on. There is a new channel points redeem that people can do, which is cool. There's new stuff on the merch store. There's new stuff on my throne wish list. There's loads of bits and pieces, right?
Most kind.
Vextra Penguin, look at you coming in here for 14 months. Good lord, you cheeky devil. Good lord. Allow me to inscribe your name upon the mirror vein. Vextra Penguin, your name is now inscribed upon the mirror vein, which means you get access to my personal Snapchat. Not a bum Snapchat, you cheeky devil. And of course you get access to all the sexy little emotes. But the most important thing is you gotta roll over every morning, look in the mirror, go, God, I look rough. But goddamn, do I make rough look good. Ooh, sexy. Ooh, yes, meow. You know, it's the only way to do it. Itchy eyebrow. It's the only way to do it. You know? Thank you very much for coming in for 14 months. Good lordy. I very much appreciate that. But yeah, the fish desperately need a clear out. I have been so fucking busy doing a million, billion, trillion different things that they are in, they're not, don't worry, they're not in an unhealthy state, but they are definitely overdue a proper deep clean of the fish tank, which is something that I need to do this week at some stage, you know? Cold and arthritis don't go well together, unfortunately. Entirely fair. But then too hot and I'm bedbound for weeks. Oh, Jesus. Oh, the worst of both worlds. Is that the reason why we're going for like an exact 20 degrees Celsius? An exact one, do you know what I mean? I only like the cold when it shows. Yeah, when it snows. Yeah.
Most kind.
I make Ruff look the best today because it's my birthday. Rebel Nubdi, I had an exam today. Thankfully I passed it, Rebel Cool.
Thankfully you passed it, like we had any doubt. Like we had any doubt in the world, Rebel Nay. Come on now, play the game. Let me give you a shout out because you are wonderful and glorious and I appreciate you very, very much. People, go and check out my dear friend Rebel Nay. Look at this beautiful individual. Look at this beautiful individual. Look at how glorious they are. They're a spectacular specimen of humankind. We love them very dearly. You should go and follow them. Especially if you like random chats about peculiar and interesting things, plus cooking. And, you know, they're desperately trying to give free animal care to animal shelters because they're doing veterinary science as a degree and shit like that. Do you know what I mean? That kind of thing. But the most important thing here, Rebel Nay, before I go into the mirror side of things, is happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Rebel Nay. Happy birthday to you. Oh my lordy. Oh, I've gone lightheaded. I've gone all lightheaded, friends. I've gone all lightheaded. I've got an itchy chin beard. bottom lip beard. You know, happy birthday, Rebel Nay, you beautiful bean. You exquisite individual. Look at you coming in for 35 months. Good Lord, I can't believe we've known each other 35 months, Rebel Nay. I can't believe we've known each other 35 months. I'm really glad you passed your, oh, wait, there, hold on.
Yeah, you subscribed. Most kind.
Insert something witty and perverted here. Too much head cold to think Valenv Quarantrol.
Oh, no, not the Quarantrolls. Not the Quarantrolls. Captain Bambi's Revenge. I should inscribe your name on the mirror of vein as well. Something, insert something witty and perverted. Valen Vane, I really like the cut of your penis. Captain Bambi's Revenge. Your name is now inscribed on the mirror of vein right next to Rebel Nay. I feel like both of you are fighting for animal rights with Captain Bambi's Revenge and Rebel Nay being a veterinary scientist and what have you. But but your names have been inscribed on the mirror vein, which means you get access to my personal Snapchat, not a bum Snapchat, you cheeky devil. And of course you get access to all the sexy little emotes. But the most important thing is you go roll over every morning, look in the mirror, go, God, I look rough. But god damn, do I make rough look good. Ooh, sexy, ooh, yes, meow, you know? It's the only way to do it. It's the only way to do it. One triggerable, no, I don't need an excuse to cuddle up next to McSteffels, but I do like an excuse. Because then, if I need an excuse, it's like, oh, like, I don't need an excuse, but then I'm just kind of nagging her, you know? I need... Fuck, never mind. It's fine. It's fine. Zabadian, how you doing? Long time no see. Long time no see. Just lubing up my lips, friends. Because I got a spontaneous itchy lip. You know? Egghog, how you doing? How's it going? Let me scroll up a wee bit. How you doing, friends? No, I don't need an excuse to cuddle McSteffels, but it means when I have an excuse, I have, like, it's not like I'm nagging her. It's just like it should happen, right? You know? There's nothing nice in the winter when you're outside and lumpy white rain starts falling. Yes, I love snow, but only when I'm inside. I love snow when I'm inside next to like a roaring fire or what have you, in a log cabin in the middle of the woods or something along those lines, you know? You know? Filming it yesterday was amazing. Yeah, it was great. Yesterday we watched Willow, the old 1988 movie, and I forgot how fucking good it is. And do you know what? Pretty revolutionary for its time.
Subscribed. Most kind.
Trying to be more active, Egghog, you beautiful individual, coming in with your Prime for 2 months. I appreciate that. I appreciate that. You don't have to. You have a life. You have a life, and I respect the fact that you have a life, you know? Zooty Booty coming in here for 20 streams, flapping all over the place with your gonads. Good Lord, put some clothes on. What do you like? What do you like, you cheeky devil? Egghog, your name is inscribed on the mirror vein. You've heard it a couple of times now, but I'll say it now once again. By having your name upon the mirror vein, it means you get access to my personal Snapchat, not a bum Snapchat. Of course, you get access to all the sexy little emotes, but the most important thing... Oh, hello, hold on. Somebody's been contributing shit to my throne. The most important thing is you got to roll over every morning, look in the mirror. Oh, God, I look rough. But god damn, do I make rough look good. Ooh, sexy. Ooh, yes, meow, you cheeky devil. Who's doing shit for throne? How did you find it? How did you find it? I hid it. I hid it so well. You bastards. Why would you do this to me? You cheeky devil. Thank you very much for contributing towards my new keyboard. Because my keyboard is on the way out. As we found out... when we were playing Alien Isolation the other day, and it was just like, ah, shit, my keyboard's on its way out. That's not good. That's a pain in the hoop, but, okay, no, we're good. We're all right. We're all right. But yeah, thank you very much for contributing towards that. Thank you. I know who it was that did it as well. I don't want to call your name out just in case you are not wanting me to. That's cool, but I really appreciate it. I really, really appreciate it, you know? How's it going, Vector Penguin? You beautiful being Zooty Booty. Hello, how's it going? Anything you need to keep yourself to yourself is yours to keep. Thank you very much for respecting that, Neviversal. I really appreciate that. There are an awful lot of people across the internet who don't respect that. So I make sure there is very clear lines as to what I'm happy to share and what I'm not happy to share, you know? This community is actually really good with respecting my boundaries, so I really appreciate that. Guess what book is about today after seeing your video on hedonism on TikTok? The Picture of Dorian Gray. Never read it, so I decided it would be as my pleasure. I appreciate that, Painted Lady. I've actually pulled up because it's now out of the public domain. No, it's in the public domain. It's out in the public domain. That's what I meant to say. So I've actually pulled up a copy of it myself because I haven't actually read it before, so I would like to. I would like to, you know? I would like to read the Picture of Dorian Gray, see how it goes, you know? Oh, thank you. No, it is what is required, Rebel Nay. When you come here, you will be loved upon. I will make sure of it. Also, I hope you had a wonderful time doing all of the adventures that you were doing over the past few weeks, because I've been keeping up to date with your adventures, your other social medias. I hope you had a wonderful time. Hope it was glorious, you know. I got an immunoreactive skin condition called hydradenitis. Oh, my lordy. Hydradenitis. Oh, hydradenitis suppurativa. Well, HS. Heat and humidity and stress trigger it. So I'm too hot, I'm ill. Too cold, I'm ill. Best temperature seems to be between 18 and 20 degrees for comfort. Jesus Christ, that sounds exhausting, Mad Vixen. Are you able to maintain that for like the vast majority of the time, or is it just a constant fucking to-ing and fro-ing of that, you know? How's it going, Jenna Miss Joy? Hello, you beautiful bean. Didn't realize you had it cut. What can I say? I have trimmed the nethers. You're doing very badly, Zabadian? Well, fear ye not. You're here now. You are here at the home of hedonism. And maybe we might not be able to take all of the very badly away from you, but hopefully we'll be able to take the edge off the very badly. We might not be able to do loads, but we might be able to make it from very badly to just badly. You know? Which is still a step in the right direction. We're all about hedonism here. We're all about hedonism. You know? Doing the things that you do to make you feel happy. Put a little smile on your face. Even if it's something small. Do you know what? I'm going to talk about that in a second because I think, well, I'm going to catch up with chat a wee bit first. But I think it's a very interesting thing that I've been debating a lot recently. You know? Been mostly lurking. Exclamation marks. Oh, no, we don't do that anymore. Hey, Eckhock, you're not allowed to apologize here. You're not allowed to apologize. You want to lurk? You lurk away, you beautiful being. I love lurkers. Lurkers always help us out. No matter what fucking idiot bastard other streamers might say, lurkers are amazing. Because lurkers help us out. Just by being here and like watching my delightful features make a variety of different strange and peculiar expressions. It all helps us. It all helps us, you know? You know? Agree with the love of snow as long as I'm inside. Yeah. As long as I'm inside and it's nice, like I've got a nice log fire, looking outside, I'm like, oh, isn't it beautiful? Isn't it pretty? And what's that? Go outside? No, I'm good. I'm all right. I'm good. We'll just order in. I don't care. I don't need to be in that. No, I don't need that. I don't need that in my life, you know. Snowing here and projected to keep going to 4 a.m. Jesus Christ. Good Lord. Good Lord.
In with all the flamboyance of a magical unicorn at 38 months of your glorious visage. Love your face, XX.
It's a beautiful visage, it has to be said. It's a beautiful visage. Unicorn mom, you beautiful bean. I can't believe you slept through Willow. I can't believe that you slept through the movie night. How dare you? Oh, it wasn't. No, you didn't get sweat. You didn't sleep, did you? You got distracted with other things. How dare you? How dare you, Unicorn Mom? As you'll inscribe your name on the mirror vein, I can't believe it's been 38 months. That is outrageous. By having your name on the mirror vein, it means you get access to my personal Snapchat, not a bum Snapchat, you cheeky devil. And of course, you get access to all the sexy little emotes. But the most important thing is you go roll over every morning, look in the mirror. Oh God, I look rough. But goddamn, do I make rough look good? Ooh, harada, sexy. Oh, yes, meow. You know? It's the only way to do it. As you well know. As you well know. Having been here for 38 months. As you well know. Good Lord. Good Lord. Keeps snowing here, projected till 4 a.m. tomorrow. That sounds like tomorrow morning's gonna be really pretty.
You little stalker.
Thank you so much for the follow, you beautiful bean. I don't like to call people out just in case they're lurking. If you are lurking, keep lurking. Just indulge yourself. If you would like to come and say hello, by all means do so. No pressure, though. No pressure, you know? We don't like to out people who are lurking. Revolutionary for each time. It'd be revolutionary if it was made today. This is true. This is true. You know, we watched Willow, so we do a monthly movie night. So every month we watch a different movie. Sometimes we do a double bill. January's monthly movie night was Willow, where it's revolutionary for 1988, but yeah, still revolutionary for today in the fact that the vast majority, or the main character in the cast, and quite a few of the main characters throughout it, are little people. Like, it's focused around little people, which was fucking unheard of back in the day. Absolutely, the little people were there to play like Oompa Loompas and the people from the Wizard of Oz and shit like that, just like extras to make it a fantasy setting. But Willow was all about it. It was just like, no, we're gonna have little people as the first and foremost. They are gonna be the heroes of the quest. Let's fucking do it. And I fucking loved it. It was great. Oh, I forgot how much I enjoyed that. Friends and advertisement will be starting very, very shortly. It'll last only 3 minutes. In the meantime, you won't miss anything if you are not a subscriber, because I'll get up and dance and show people what I'm wearing instead of, you know, continuing the conversation. It was snowing here as well, but my heart isn't into doing anything fun things right now. That's fair, Zabadian. That is fair. You don't have to by any stretch of the imagination. If you are not feeling it, if you just want to chill out with us, that is also perfectly fine. That is also perfectly fine. How's it going, Sen? How you doing, you beautiful individual? Hope you're doing well, Senbar. Hope you're doing well. Hope you and the family are doing all right. We'll stop calling them a family. Hope you and your little household are doing all very well. I wonder how I did find your throne. Stupedia. Oh, Stupedia, I got your recommendation on Throne. I already have a t-shirt for Cthulhu. I'm being very careful about items of clothing that are recommended. Because I have too many fucking clothes. I have too many clothes and I have too many t-shirts. So I'm being very, very careful about any like clothing that is recommended to me before I add it to it. I've already got a really cool t-shirt that was recommended on the Throne wishlist before. So I appreciate the suggestion, but I'm good. I had to reject that one. I just didn't want you getting. I know you wouldn't be upset, but I didn't want you getting upset by it. Do you know what I mean? It's all good so far. Oh my lordy! Music, cease. For the time has come, my friends. The advertisements are upon it, which means it once again is time for what is Valen wearing today. That's right, ladies and gentlemen, and all genders outside and in between. It's time for what is Valen wearing today. It's fucking below freezing outside, and so Valen has put on his very sexy grey, you can't see it, but it's actually slightly silvery woolen jumper today. This was a gift from his delightful McSeffles. He's also wearing a delightful pendant and big hoopy earrings. Should we see what else he's got on? Let's do it! Yes, you delightful individuals, I'm also wearing very sexy, well, thermal socks, but very sexy. Look at these trousers. They're beautiful and alluring. Less so the socks, but the trousers are very beautiful and alluring. Come here, you. Up. There we go. All good in the proverbial hood. It's good so far. 2 chapters in already. Ooh, how exciting. You read very fast, don't you, Painted Lady? And thank you very much for the vanity promo, Painted Lady. I'll get to it momentarily. Realize I've got 7 days annual leave left until April. Might go for a 7-day or a 4-day week. Oh, yeah, do it. Well, fuck it. Do it. Day a week. Day a week. Have an extra long weekend every week. Yeah, fucking do it. Constant battle to keep your temperature comfortable. You all the clothing. It's all about the clothing most of the time, which can be fun to explore. And I love that. I love this Madvix, and I love exploring clothing. Ooh, you know, just listening, occasionally reacting to some magic keywords. That's what a lot of people do. That's certainly what I do. I'm a colossal lurker, it has to be said. It has to be said. Look, I fell asleep in Discord 2 a.m. yesterday, but it's been a busy weekend. That's fair. Unicorn Mom, you know that's fair. You know that's fair. Your life has to come first, and if your life is busy enough to make you all snoozy, then it's all about it. You know what I mean? It's currently 2:30 in the afternoon. 1 true cripple, and it's going to be snowing through till 4 a.m. tomorrow. Jeezy crazy. That is going to be some deep, deep snow. Is it settling, though, or is it, like, melting instantly? Because one of the issues that we have where I live is the fact that the snow falls, but it hits the ground and, like, instantly melts. So, like, snow very, very rarely settles here. It snows here sometimes, but it doesn't, like, settle on the ground. It all just becomes slush and horrible and minging and nasty and shit. Do you know what I mean? More shiny trousers. All about the shiny trousers. And I really want to wear the ones that McSteffel's got me recently because they're fucking cool as shit. But I wanted to wear these ones today, you know? You know? Misty Nix, how you doing? How's it going? How you doing? Look really good today. Thank you very much. I'm very chill today. This is a very chill outfit for me. Not that you don't look good usually. Of course I look good. It's me. It's me, you know? Painted Lady has redeemed, 11 minutes ago, you redeemed a vanity promo. You redeemed a vanity promo, which means I'm going to tell you all about something that I do, friends. Fuck it, let's do that. Friends, I have updated my throne wish list. Let me... Oh, there was something I was going to add, but I'll do it later. That's fine. That's not a problem. I've updated my throne wish list. Which means that it's all full of new and interesting things. And I was going to show you it, but I've just realized that I can't. Oh, that was close. Because there's certain things on my throne wish list that are not exactly terms of service safe. Yeah. I've actually gone into the throne wish list and done stuff about it. Before it was just a big list of shit that I wanted, but I've actually gone into it now and I've looked at like specific things that I enjoy, I like, and bits and pieces. Because some of you delightful individuals like to do stuff for me, which I feel very touched by the way. I really appreciate that. Excuse me, but I have gone in and put a whole load of selections there. I've also categorized things down in my throne wish list to 4 different areas. Technology, so stuff for streaming and bits and pieces like that. Like the keyboard that was very kindly donated to by a member of the community earlier. Fashion and makeup, because I am a very vain and shallow individual and I'm always running out of makeup. Quality of life stuff. So shit that just like would be good to help. Like the thing that's in there at the moment is like a litter picker, because my entire street is a wind funnel, and because of where I am on the street, it means that all of the trash of the neighborhood ends up in my front garden, and it's a pain in the ass to have to bend down and pick it all up and shit. So yeah, like a epoxy litter picker would just do really fucking nicely, because I'd be able to get rid of all that shit that's in my front garden, making me look like a fucking crack den. Do you know what I mean? And then the luxury, which is stuff that I definitely don't need, but I would like. You know? Stuff that isn't needed by any stretch of the imagination, but it'd be nice. It'd be nice to have. So yeah, so those are the 4 different categories now of the stuff in my throne wish list. I am going through and adding more bits and pieces as time goes on and stuff, but I know that some people like to, like, it got to a point I didn't even realize, but like the end of last year got to a point where there was literally one thing left, two things left. There was two things left on the wish list because everything else had been bought, because I just hadn't paid attention to it for so long. So I was like, fuck it, I need to start 2024 with a new wish list with all this new bits and pieces. And the thing that I can't show you is there's definitely a ring on there that is a vulva. It's a ring that is a vulva, and I think it's fucking beautiful. I think it's absolutely gorgeous, and I would love to have it. So yeah, it's on there. It's on there. That's the reason why I can't show you the wish list as a whole, you know? Gotta love the occasional booty shake. Oh, of course. Cheeky little booty shake. It's the only way to do it. But yeah, thank you very much, Unicorn Mom. Not Unicorn Mom. It wasn't Unicorn Mom at all. I just read Unicorn Mom off the side there. It was Painted Lady. Thank you very much, Painted Lady, for redeeming that vanity promo and making me talk about shit that is to do with me. You know? Love this energy. Lady Manga, how you doing? Never know what I'm going to find and I click on the stream, but it's always such a mood. It is at the moment. It is at the moment. Sometimes I have very calm days. I'm very calm, just like, do you know what? It's all chill. It's all fun and games. How are we all doing? Is everyone feeling all right? Is everyone feeling cool? But today is just like, all right, I've done a million, billion, trillion things. I've done loads and loads of little bits, you know? And thing is, like, let me show you one of the things. And this, do you know what? No, it's all right. I'll wait for the next, like, vanity promo or whatever, and we'll do it then. But, you know, now you're going for a smoke. Go for a smoke, one true cripple. Go for a smoke, you cheeky devil. It's trying to get used to an inhaler because I got diagnosed with asthma, so that's fun. I mean, if it works, if it helps, then it helps. Do you know what I mean? If it helps, then it helps. I know it can be an interesting thing. Both of my nephews need an inhaler every so often when they just get a little clogged up. So, yeah, it's like I get that it's difficult, especially later on in life because you're so used to not using one. But as you get settled with it, I'm sure it'll help you and the whole breathing thing. I've heard, I mean, just throwing it out there like a condom in an orgy, but I've heard that breathing can be quite good for your health. I've heard that. I've heard it's really what's the word they used? Essential for existence. You know. Can I share a bit of gender euphoria? Most certainly. Most certainly. Just got my new bank cards and checkbook with Mux on the title on them, so it makes me scared to look at them. That's amazing, Lady Manga. I appreciate that. Will you be changing your username on Twitch to Mux Manga, potentially? Or are you happy with the Lady Manga as a title, you know? As a title. No problem with you. I appreciate that. I appreciate that. Exactly, Jason Andrew. Exactly. All of the congratulations. So the question I was going to ask earlier, friends, the question I was going to ask you, because we were just like, we had people in here that were saying they weren't having a great time. People in here that were saying they were having a great time and they were enjoying the energy and shit like that. But I am also aware, as Zabadian was saying earlier, of those times when you can't, when you're really struggling to find something to do that will make your brain happy. You know those days when you want to do something because you're sick of being in bed or being on the sofa or being in the house, but you have no idea what to do. And it's like, damned if you do, damned if you don't. It's like, I want to go out and do something, but everything that I can think about doing, I don't want to do. Or I want to do something with my day, but everything I can consider doing is something that I don't want to do. And those are the really frustrating days. But those are the days that we most need to replenish our spoons. We need to replenish our mental energy, our brains spiral and go out of control and what have you. So friends, what is it that you do? That is the genuine question that I have. What is it that you people do to replenish your own spoons? What is it that, like, is there a set of specific things that you do that you're just like, do you know what? This is something that will always replenish my spoons, you know? There are many good things for your health. Birthdays, for example. The more of those you have, the longer you live. Zabadian, very true. Very true. Birthdays, fantastic, good for your health. You know? Breathing, always wonderful. Always wonderful. You know? So as much movement as is possible within your physical form. Yeah, it's pretty good. Do you know what I mean? Or one of those certificates that make you a fake Scottish lady. I'm demi-femme anyway. She, they. So lady is fine me. That entirely fair. Entirely fair. I also own a square foot of land in Scotland, Lady Manga. So if that's the one you're referring to, I also own a square foot of land in Scotland. So I am also a Scottish laird. You know? Gaming helps you. Is it any specific type of game that helps you? And not safe for work games massively help me, because I find them so unbelievably ludicrous that it's one of those things when it comes to not safe for work games, I can't ever take them seriously. So like when it comes to gaming, I find it really interesting because I will get really sucked into, cheeky, I will get really sucked into the storylines. You people have seen it. You've seen it when I get really, like, absorbed by the storyline that is going on in the game. Alien Isolation, fucking amazing. I get so involved in the atmosphere, but I can't do that with not safe for work games. When it comes to, like, 18 plus adult games, sexy games and what have you, I can't do that. So it's a great way for me to, like, play puzzle games or go through storylines and what have you, while never getting, like, it doesn't take up spoons because I can't take it seriously. Whereas if it's a really good, intricate, deep kind of game, it takes up my spoons because I'm so, like, so immersed in it, you know? Immersed is the word I was looking for. Immersed in it, you know? Gaming helps you, yeah. Talking with people on Discord video calls. Oh, that's interesting. I never really did any of that. I know that it was a big thing during the pandemic and stuff that people would do, like, Discord video calls and stuff. Time with certain friends, yeah. Socializing, socializing is a big one for me. Going out and actually being social. Actually, like, getting pissed and dancing and being around people and making new friends and shit like that. That is massively spoon rejuvenating for me. Got sensory swings that does one. You got a sensory swing that does wonders for your brain. What's a sensory swing, Jason Andre? If you don't mind me asking, what is a sensory swing? Gaming, any specific specific types of games that people are thinking? Texting people and staying wrapped up in bed. Like it. I like making a bed into a nest. As much as I am a massive extrovert, and I really am a massive extrovert, I do enjoy making the bed into a nest and just snuggling on in, you know? Music, yeah. Listening to people, listening and playing music, replenish your spoons. Oh, that's really cool. What, do you play an instrument? By any stretch of the imagination, or a variety of instruments, as the case may be. Mamas, no, how you doing? How's it going? Spending time in nature, yeah. Whether it's sitting in my backyard or hiking in a forest, touching grass, the classic touch grass, feel sunshine, breathe fresh air, listen to birds or water. I love that. I just sit on my bed and have classical music on. Okay, yeah. Classical music, I have to really be in the mood for classical music. I have to really be in the mood for classical music. And normally, if it's classical music, I have to be in a really gothic mood. When I'm like watching the Addams Family and dressing like a fucking vampire, that is when I'm like, now is the time for classical music. Now is the time for classical music, you know? Sounds silly really, but just stopping. No, that doesn't sound silly at all. Doesn't sound silly by any stretch of imagination. If you enjoy just zenning out to music, like Classic Chunk, my dear housemate, Classic Chunk will happily just sit and zen out to music all the fucking time. He loves his music. I used to, but I've never been one of those people that can just sit and listen to music. I have to be doing other things. Like, I will listen to music when I was at the gym, or when I was pole dancing, or as I'm doing like the manual labor around the place, or even when I'm doing like my accounts and shit like that. I'll sit and I'll listen to music. Usually if it's accounts, I normally listen to like Sybian music, which is kind of similar to the music we're listening to at the moment, which is all done by Peachy Pixel, my dear chum Peachy. You know, recharge my spoons with either fun movies like Robin Hood Men in Tights, yeah, or programming simple things which have little chance of failing. Oh, cool. What Zabadian? Like what would be an example of something? Because I don't know anything about programming. Programming is fucking hieroglyphics to me, as far as I'm concerned. But like, can you give me an example of something that is like a small thing that would be programming and what have you. Believe it or not, games like God of War, Assassin's Creed, where I can just destroy a bunch of enemies, is catharsis for me. No, I don't even deny that. I know an awful lot of people where the more violence in a game makes them happier because they get so frustrated with other parts of their life that the violence on the game helps them, like, relieve that frustration, as it were. I do have nothing days where I mostly play games and strike my fancy. It's a must for me to function. Good. Especially if it's a must for you to function, you know? As it's called, several of us in Cleo's community have a call once or twice a week. That's really fucking cool. I know that it used to happen in this community at one stage. There was a group of people who would usually, like, game together. They would do, like, Age of was it Age of Empires? No, Civilization. They had, like, a big game of Civilization on the go. And then there would be groups that would meet up. But I've heard that, like, people have gone off and made their own little discords off as, like, little offshoots to my Discord. They've got, like, their group of mates, and they're just like, oh, it's like an offshoot from the Valen community, which is quite interesting. Amazing. Yes, that's the thing that I do. In which case, it's nice to make your acquaintance, my lord. Oh, Lady Manga. What can I say? What can I say? Sometimes, at one stage, I wanted to go and visit my square foot of land in Scotland and build a fence around it. Or just build a giant pole on the square foot of land and put a camera at the top of it that just watched the square foot and then just charge people for trespassing. Any dogs that came and pissed against the pole, charge you for trespassing, you fuck. How dare you come on my square foot of land? You know? Music is also a major one for you, especially glam metal. Oh, yes. Yeah, not so much into power metal, but fucking glam metal. Oh, God, yes. Oh, God, yes. I was such a massive hair metal fan. There's a band called Saints of Sin who... They've moved a lot more into pop rock than anything else at the moment. They got a new singer and then they changed their entire vibe, which is entirely fair, you know. Band's got a band. But it's just no longer my cup of tea. But their old stuff was just, fucking banger after banger, you know. Absolutely banger after banger. It's a swing with... Okay, so this is the sensory swing. It's a swing with a stretchy type hammock that completely encloses you. Okay. So is it like a sensory thing? If you don't mind me asking, please, you don't have to answer this by any stretch of the imagination. But is it a sensory thing in regards to, like, it blocks out so much of the world that you feel, like, cocooned almost? Or is it like there's stuff that's going on inside the hammocky area that stimulates your senses? Because I remember when I worked for... I did a project where I was working for some special needs schools. And I remember working with them, and they had these, like, big tents that, like, the children could go in, and there was just, like speakers in each of the corner of the tent that would just have, like, low, really calming music and just, like, light playing across the tent. It was fucking amazing. I wanted one. I was just like, this is fucking great as shit. And they were like, oh, it's a sensory tent. And I'm like, I fucking want that. I want that. Just in my life. You know? Play bass drums. Play bass, trumpet, and tenor horn. We only have a bass at the moment. Oh, shit. That's really cool, Zooty Booty. That's fucking cool as shit. I could never get for the trumpet. I did try. Yeah, I just couldn't. I couldn't do the thing, you know. I can do this, but I can't properly. Yeah, agrophobic. Midgard, how you doing? My agrophobic, so I play games mostly to recharge, but with some new developments, I have a support worker and went to my first stadium to watch football match. Oh, cool. That's really fucking amazing, Midgarder. That's amazing. How did it go? If you're happy to explain it, how did that all go for you? Was that all right? Was that great? Was it a wonderful, like, interaction type thing? Or like how do you feel about it now that you've gone and done it, you know, now that it's sort of like the hindsight? How does the hindsight look for you? Arting is a great way for you, but it's not like a specific piece of X thing. It just it has to be a piece just for you. Oh, right, okay. So like doing artwork that's just for yourself. It's not like there to be shown. It's not there to be streamed. It's not there for anything. It's just like something for you personally, just to be like, right, this is for me. I'm going to do some... I know that a lot of people do like coloring in and stuff as a way to just sort of like enter some pseudo meditative state, you know? So glad that you had the support to make that positive experience. Yeah, person type thing. How you doing? How's it going? I know nothing about football, but I had so much fun watching the crowds in the game. Oh, that's so amazing. Also, Midgarder, that's like such a fucking massive thing as well, because I know that agoraphobia... I don't know too much about agoraphobia, so please correct me if I'm wrong. But I know it's... like there's like the fear of the outside, but I know that fear of crowds can sort of fall into that as well. So the fact that you went like outside to a place that is very open air and what have you, surrounded by people, that's like a massive fucking thing. That's really, really cool. Currently building a custom status website for my in my house, tailored to my needs. It has the weather, which devices are active all around the house. It has the time and tasks I need to do. Oh, that's cool, Zabadian. So you can like go into a room and just see what tasks need doing in that room, that kind of thing. That's fucking cool as shit. Sort of like a personal organization scenario. Do you know what I mean? Pinden, how you doing? How's it going? Oh, let me just check. MG, how you doing? How's it going? Right, catching up. Gaming Dishonored series. I enjoyed the first one. I haven't played any of the others yet. Or anything. I know front to back, really. Listening to music while lying on the floor or biking/gym. Oh, right, okay. I really struggled with the gym. I used to find, like, climbing quite cathartic, and pole dancing I found quite cathartic. They were my two, like, big ones. But, like, those were ones where I could really... Because the thing with me and exercise is that I'm fine with the exercise part of it, but I need my brain to be engaged. I need my brain to be engaged in the exercise, you know? So, like, when me and Chunk went to the gym, I really struggled with it. I really, really struggled with it. Because I'd go and I'd do, like, 20 minutes of running just to warm my body up, and then I'd be, like, trying to do all the weights and stuff, and I'd just get bored. I'd just be bored. Just be like, right, okay, I'm bored now. And flicking through music to try and keep the interest going, you know? Whereas I didn't get that for climbing. Climbing was really, really good for me because you work so many different parts of your body, but also every wall you come across is a puzzle. And the puzzle is what I fucking love. Do you know what I mean? I was like, right, okay, I'm here. I have got a lot of fatigue. Because it was not just the way of climbing the wall or the way of bouldering across. It was the way of climbing the wall and then going, right, I want to get to that place before my arms and legs give out. Because my arms and legs are going to give out because of just muscle fatigue. But I need to work out the quickest and swiftest way to get to that place within the capabilities of my already fatigued body, you know? You recently found an all-female steampunk power metal band who sings it in English and Japanese. Amazingly weird combination. Zabadian, if you are in the Discord, which no obligation to be in, would you mind sticking one of their songs in the music section? Because I'd be really interested to hear that. I got really into like steam-powered giraffe a while ago, and I did all of the prep work to make like a giant steampunk convention thing, and then never actually did it. Because this is what happens with 90% of all of my plans. All of my plans and schemes. They just, I plan them all out. I get them all down on paper. I get them all planned out and organized and sorted, and then never do it. Never do it. Oh, itchy nose. Sensory thing, cocooned from the world, but also the physical pressure from the hammock calms your nerves, so it's both indeed. Oh, cool. That's really, really interesting. I know that it's the people use like yoga swings for similar sort of thing, and I know that that's one of the things. If we're talking about kinks and stuff like that, but branching temporarily into the world of fetish. One of the reasons why people really enjoy vac beds is that whole sensory thing of just being taken out of reality for a minute. Let me show you what a vac bed is. Let me show you what a vac bed is. If I can. Without it being too graphic. This one's probably the best one. Because the thing about vac beds is it doesn't leave a lot to the imagination. This one's alright. This one's okay. This one doesn't actually show anything. Everything's covered, which is the important thing for Twitch terms of service. So just a trigger warning for people. This might... I don't want anybody to get triggered by it. This might trigger some people's like claustrophobia. A vacuum bed is all about... it's vacuum bed, all right? So it's basically creating a scenario where you are put into a position where all of the air is sucked out. You can still breathe. They have like breathing capabilities and breathing tubes and stuff and what have you, but it's to do with people that have got interest, people that have got breath play kinks and people who have got complete submission kinks in regards to lack of movement and stuff like that. So I'm going to show you the video, the picture now of the vac bed so that everyone can see it and understand it. But I just want to give everyone that heads up. All right, I just want to give everybody that heads up. Let me scroll down so that I can actually do it. Vac bed is a body bag with a vacuum attached, often made of rubber. I wouldn't call it a body bag. I can see where you get that from, but I wouldn't call it a body bag. Like vacuum packing food, but a bigger bag for people. Exactly like that. Exactly like that. Yeah, that's a much better way of putting it, you know? So it literally is like a big latex bag with... They're not all in frames like this, but these ones are the ones that have got the frames in them. And you have like a tubular frame. You put the big latex, effectively, duvet case over the top of the frame and then suck all the air out of it. You have breathing tubes so that people can breathe. Sometimes they have like mouth holes and stuff so people can breathe a lot easier. But because there's no... like a weighted blanket on a whole level, yeah, kind of pinned down. No, certainly some people find it that way. How's it going, Asari Greenfire? Certainly some people find it that way. Very much an aid to that whole weighted blanket. It stops you from moving, so it takes that all of the pressure off you as a person for having to worry about all that kind of thing, you know? No wonder there's such a large overlap with neurodivergent people in BDSM. Oh, yeah. Massively. Poor comparison. It's alright, Pixie Bomb. I got what you were saying, but I just don't want to... This kind of kink scares a lot of people because of the fact that they worry about not being able to breathe and stuff like that. Now, every single time there's a... I've ever seen a vac bed in like BDSM places, like kink nights and fetish nights and stuff like that, there is always very, very strict rules on breathing tubes and being able to breathe and that kind of stuff. People do have breath play things. There is a thing about breath play where with a certain, if you want to get into the science of it, a certain level of oxygen deprivation to the brain can heighten a lot of the senses that you feel in a kinky or sexual scenario. They are different things, by the way. They are different things. But yeah, so now you're all aware of what a vac bed is. But yeah, so I know that some people, that's like the next thing up from what Jason was saying about the like cocooned sensory swing that they've got. Is literally just taking all of the movement out of it, you know? Mr. Nick says a lot of those games I play are fairly predictable. Souls-like, farming sims, RP. How did you zen out, Misty Nix, to Souls-like games? You zen? You chill yourself to the sheer hatred and antagonizing frustration of a Souls-like game? My God. Oh God, like that would be like me chilling out to, like, I mean, I played Dark Souls 3 on stream once and I fucking hated it. I liked it initially. I really liked going through. I loved the aesthetics. I loved the storyline from what we played of it. I enjoyed that side of it, but fuck me, I really got angry at how many times I repeated the same 30 seconds of the same 30 seconds of a fucking game. It was just very vexing to me. I am shocked at that. You do? Oh my God. That is mind-boggling to me. Mind-boggling to me. Main thing for me, though, is learning about the 7 types of rest. Social rest, emotional rest, physical rest, spiritual rest, creative rest, etc. There was 2 socials there. Social rest, emotional rest, physical rest. Spiritual rest, creative rest. Do you mean 6, or was there one that was missed? Try and incorporate all of those over the course of a week. I literally have them scheduled in my calendar. Oh, that's interesting. So you have like a different style of rest per day. Do you mind opening up that up a minute? Because I'm a little confused as to what all of that, like, how do you implement these different styles of rest? I said social twice. You did say social twice, indeed. Yeah, that's interesting. That is interesting. I've not come across this different styles of things before. Do you know what I mean? Autistic, I take double social rest. Fair. Me too. It's probably why I said it twice. That's fair. Oh, in which case, if that's the way you schedule it, if it's 6 signs of rest, but you need extra rest for the social side of things, entirely fair. Entirely fair. Oh, amazing. Cool, cool, cool. Oh, that's a good point. Oh no, we're all good. We're all good. Sometimes find going to the gym and just punching the crap out of a bag helps sometimes. Oh, right, okay. Like a punching bag type thing. Like going to like a boxing gym, that kind of thing. Oh, mental rest is the 7th one. So social rest, emotional rest, physical rest, mental rest, spiritual rest, creative rest, and sensory rest. Okay. Color me intrigued. Color me intrigued. That is, yeah, okay, I'm intrigued. Those kinds of website, those kinds of things, yeah, it's precisely created to be displayed on one screen the size of my tablet. Oh, that's really cool. Oh, I would have loved it if it was a screen the size of your table, Zabadian. If you just walked into every room and there was a coffee table in every single room and you just whipped it up and it was like, all of the things you need to do today. That would be so fucking cool. If I had a coffee table that also doubled as a fucking tablet, as a giant tablet, that would be cool as fuck. That would be so fucking cool. How's it going, Finley? Hello, you beautiful individual. Hope you're doing well. I have a dear friend who makes vac beds and vac cubes, as well as latex clothing, Valvane. Wish he shipped to the UK so I could refer you to him. Oh, I appreciate that, Montreal Cribble. I really appreciate that. It's vac beds has been an interesting one. It's not one that because I really struggle with not being able to move, and I don't mean that in the regards of like restraint. I'm all for a cheeky little bit of switch and restraint. Do you know what I mean? I'm perfectly fine with that. I really struggle, like if I'm lying with McSteffels, for example, and I think about one of my joints. So if I think about my knee joint, for example, suddenly I'm like, my knee joint can't move properly. In my brain works this way. My brain goes, my knee joint can't move properly, even though it perfectly can. So I have to move it. So I have to, and I click my wrists all the time. Like, it's one of those little things. Do you have a background song on? Yes. All the music we're listening to at the moment is Peach Pixelate's music, because I really like it. But it is quite quiet. I can turn it up. I can turn it up a wee bit. Turn it up a wee bit so that people can hear it properly and it's not just a nuisance to them. Vac bed, body bag with a vacuum. Yeah. it's one of the things that I'd be interested to bring to like Ken, for example, as like a demonstration side of things. But yeah, that's one of the things that I'm looking at getting further, more and more into is more demonstrations and more education and stuff like that, you know. How's it going, Sarah Greenfire? Hello, you beautiful being. How's it going, Aristolomy? Just got done with a job interview. Hopefully it went well. Fingers crossed for you. Touching all of the wood. Whew. You know. Hope it all went well, Aristolomy. I'm sure it'll go fucking amazing. Remember, friends, when it comes to job interviews, you are not there to try and get the job. You are there to show them how fucking amazing you are as a human being, so that even if you're not suitable for that specific job, they might think you're suitable for another job within the same company, you know? You know? Oh, I've got such an itchy nose today. No wonder there's, yeah, exactly. No wonder there's such a large overlap, cheeky, between neurodivergent individuals and BDSM and kink and what have you. Do you know what? It's really interesting though. Like the large overlap that I find is fascinating. I was thinking about this earlier today because I am very much a... every so often, my brain's been in a bouncy mood, which is the reason why I've managed to do loads of little tasks today and none of the big ones. And today it took me a moment where I took a step out and I was thinking about the crossover between nerddom and kinkdom. But I also know that the vast majority of nerds that I know are all neurodiverse, and the vast majority of kinksters that I know are also neurodiverse. And I thought that was a really interesting dynamic of the fact that it's just like, okay, there is a huge overlap here between exciting, nerdy, bedroom antics, bits and pieces, and being neurodiverse. Just, I'd be interested to see if there was ever be a... Do you know what I want, friends? Do you know what I want? At some stage in my life, I would love to be rich enough. I would love to be rich enough where I can pay other people, other scientists, to do studies like this. I would love to be in a situation where I had enough money that I could just turn around and be like, do you know what? I really want to know. I want to know about the correlation between neurodiverse people, nerds, and kinksters. Scientists! Scientists, go! Go! I'd have like a team of scientists that all dress in spandex. Because why not? And I'd be like, scientists, go! Go forth and learn for me. Bring me back the results, because I fucking hate details. I am not a details person. Go forth. Go forth and find me the answers. I have the initial concept. I have the creative inspiration for this thing. You do the work. I get the results. Perfect. What more do I want? What more do I want from this life? You know? You know? I've always wanted to try one of those, but my asthma makes it scary. That's entirely fair, Lady Manga. But there are like vac beds and stuff that you can get that are much more like what Pixie Bomb was saying, where it's kind of, for lack of a better analysis, like a body bag, where it just like comes up to the neck. So it could be like it would restrict your body from like the shoulders down. And that might be a better thing for you, but obviously do be careful with it in regards to like asthma. I know that it can, because of the way that it vac forms to you, it can make breathing hard just because it restricts your lungs and stuff like that. But if you can find somebody, an expert who knows how to do it, and you can consult with them and speak to medical professionals, and if you trust your medical professionals enough, you know, make sure you do all the research and the precautions and take the precautions firsthand, and always have a pair of safety scissors around and do it with people that you trust, you know. So the gym is more of a convenience choice for you, especially during the colder seasons, but also because I don't have to get all the strength training equipment myself. When it gets a bit warmer, you'll find me on a bike outside. Yeah, MG. During the warmer seasons, the gym is just a place for strength training and some running. I tried bouldering once, but I absolutely don't have the body type for it, and it demotivated you immensely. That's a real shame. That's a real shame, MG. I do understand that, because I get really, well, I remember being a pole dancer and getting really demotivated in the fact that I had the upper body strength to be able to do all of these inverts and turning upside down and doing all this strength stuff, but I couldn't sit on the pole. I couldn't do the basic shit because it was fucking agony to me. Because I had to, because of the fact that I have a penis, it meant that I couldn't, it always felt like I was trapping parts of my anatomy, and therefore I couldn't sit on the pole properly, and it would chafe too much on the inner thigh because I wasn't sat correctly, and you know, I mean, that kind of thing. So, and that really demotivated me. So I fully understand that element of it for sure. Nice, you made plenty of training for this. Yeah, sorry, yeah. Can't imagine what mental rest would be. No, well, this is the thing. I'd like, all of those things sound great in principle, but I would struggle to understand how you recover from them, how you have the 7 different types of rest, you know? Yes, I do. I recovered a lot of mental health when I streamed Getting Over It by Bennett Froddy, yeah. Or Foddy, should I say? It was so good for my brain, so calming. You found Getting Over It calming? Is there a VOD of this, Sembar? Is there a VOD of you playing Getting Over It and finding it calming? I would... Gee, that game. Like, I was so determined, but there was definitely points where I was like, ha ha ha, just fucking hell. I'm gonna have to find the VODs. I'm gonna have to... There are extremely relaxing. You found... Jesus Christ. Need to choke? What does that mean? What does that mean? I tried to suck myself into videos, media and music, that and art, if I'm in the mood. That is fair. That is fair. I struggle with art because I don't have the patience to get good at it. If I'm not good at something immediately, I really struggle with it. Examples I have in the calendar are no social media. Okay. No social medias, phone off, screen breaks, meditation, mindfulness. I really struggle with that as well. Person who plays through the beginning of a game a dozen times just because I like the familiarity. Dark Souls and similar falls into that. Backtracking after each death and surviving is cathartic. Oh, that's interesting. That's interesting. I really struggle with that. I struggle with doing the same shit over and over and over and over and over again. One of the reasons why we stopped playing Ori and the Blind Forest was because I just could not be asked to do the same shit over and 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 over again, you know. You'd love to try a vac bed? Yeah. Taking a rest. Had 3 therapy days last week, one of which Sen and I were on the road for 5 hours for you, so the brain is catching up on all of that. Need additional processing. Entirely fair, Finn. Entirely fair. I hope that the benefit of those therapy sessions has been worth the fatigue that you have been that you've been put through for it, you know. Vac beds can actually make some amazing acts, absolutely mesmerizing. Yeah, I haven't seen any vac bed performance work. For the record, Valen is absolutely right about job interviews. My current job was, sorry you didn't get this job you applied for, but what if we made you a hybrid position just for you? Was great. Really, Whisker Pixel? That's amazing. This is the thing. That was the best advice that I was ever given when it came to job interviews. The best advice you can ever be given when it comes to job interviews: do not go in for the job. Go in to show them how fucking good you are. Go in to be like, hey, I can do all of this shit. I've got these qualifications and I've got this experience. And these are the ways that I think that stuff can apply to this job. However, it's not limited to that, which means that there is always a chance for progression. There is always a chance to push forward. And there's always a chance that this might not be the right job for me, but you might have something else in this industry that could be. Best advice I ever got given. No worries, one true couple, you take it easy. Read a publication once about neurodivergence in the BDSM community, so the research exists. Jason Andrew, if you could put that in the put it in the fetish and not safe for work section, I would very much appreciate it. Have you done that? No. No, it jams up something. Yeah, if you could find that, if that exists, I would be really interested to read that. I would be really interested to read that research. If you can re-find it again, obviously don't fucking break your back doing it, but if you can re-find it again, I would be really interested to read that for sure. There's a large correlation of autistic people and gender non-conforming people. Another social construct that is confusing to us. Oh, that's really interesting as well. That's really interesting. It's like there is a social norm for the idea of binary genders that hasn't always existed, but has been prevalent in the vast majority of colonial history, you know? And because of the autism element of really struggling to understand social norms and social etiquette, one of those things is also gender. It's like, why do I have to be like this? Because I don't feel like that is the right thing to do, but you're telling me I have to because I have a penis, and that makes me a man. Right, okay. Interesting. That's really interesting. That's fascinating. So there are different examples for each different type. I tried to do a little bit each week. Okay. So for physical, you may have been on your but streaming for 4 hours, so maybe you need to do some stretching that day. Okay, I see what you mean. So you did a bit of a leg day workout, so you need to soak up some Epsom salts and feed. Okay, so the rest isn't necessarily rest, as it were. It's like you need to do whatever your body needs, and that is considered rest. So if I'm sat streaming and editing and doing all the other bits and pieces on the computer for like days and days straight, for the physical rest day, I would get out and do some physical exercise because I haven't done any that week. That's really interesting. That is, yeah, most people associate rest with inactivity. Exactly, Mama Snow. But that's a really interesting concept of the rest is actually whatever your body needs. If you have been doing nothing but watching, consuming media for a few days or whatever, if you've just been sat watching movies because you haven't had the capacity to do anything else, maybe the mental rest day is actually going and doing some puzzles because you are putting your brain to task. That's a really interesting way of looking at it, actually. The rest day is whatever your body needs the most.
Subscribed. Most kind.
Crazy Aid coming in for the 15 months, you cheeky devil. Thank you very much for coming in with your Prime. I very much appreciate it, you beautiful bean. Oh, where did I put my big golden pen? Cheeky. Coming in for the Prime 15 months, you cheeky devil. Crazy Aid, your name is now inscribed on the mirror vein, which means you get access to my personal Snapchat, not to bum Snapchat, you cheeky devil. And of course, you get access to all the sexy little emotes. But the most important thing is you gotta roll over every morning, look in the mirror. Oh God, I look rough. But goddamn, do I make rough look good? Ooh, sexy. Oh yes, meow. You know. Thank you very much for choosing to use your Prime here, friends. Friends, if you have, and this is not something that I would normally talk about, but if you have an Amazon Prime, you get something called Prime Gaming, which is a free subscription to an account, whether it be me or somebody else's stream account. Please use it. Every single month you get a free subscription to an account. You can change it every single month. You need to resubscribe every single month, otherwise it doesn't get used. Please use it. Not only because it gives that streamer, whether it be me or somebody else, gives that streamer $2.50 or £2 in if you're from the UK, etc. Whatever. Like, it gives them free money. But on top of that, the everything that I have read or unseen recently about the way that Twitch is going and what have you, it looks like there is a good chance, no one's confirmed anything, but it looks like there is a good chance that they might be ebbing out Twitch Prime subscriptions. They might be ebbing out. It's looking like it might be, if you've got a Amazon Prime account, you might get a discount on a subscription every month instead, but it looks like they're going to be ebbing out Twitch Prime subscriptions. So while you have it, if you are somebody that does have Amazon Prime, please, please, please use it. Use it on any fucking streamer you want. It doesn't have to be me. As much as I'm talking about it here on my stream right now, it does not have to be me. You can use it on any fucking streamer, okay? But please use it because it is free money in our pockets. You do not have to pay anything extra. All that jazz, all right? All that jazz. For spiritual rest, maybe you have faith and practicing a specific thing, or you don't and you manage a community garden once a week, something familiar. There's a whole video I got from it. That is you got it from Lady Manga. If you have that video, if you stuck it in the Discord, I would very much appreciate it, because I'm intrigued by that. I'm intrigued by the idea of rest being something that you require as a person, whether it's physical rest, it could be exercise, or actually chilling the fuck out. Mental rest, it could be zenning out to some bullshit media, or it could be doing puzzles. That's a really interesting idea of the concept of rest, you know? Been off work since Wednesday, ended up getting a chest infection. Oh shit. So that's getting to an end a bit. I'm glad to hear it's getting to an end. I'm glad to hear that it's coming to a close, but I understand that that's not a fucking good one. Not a fucking good one. Getting annoying, and I want it gone. I'm not surprised. I'm not surprised at all. Sitting on the pole is the only thing I can do at the moment. Thunder thighs go. Yeah, exactly. This is the thing. You've got it fucking down, Finley. Got it fucking down. I wish I could do it. I haven't done pole dancing in many years. I would love to go back, but at the moment I don't have the money and or time, you know? Also throw the anime people into that Venn diagram. The anime cosplay people are the ones that got me into the kink stuff. I don't know. I don't know whether anime cosplay maybe, but I don't know whether anime would fit into that, because I know a fuck ton of people, a fuck ton of neurotypical people that really like anime as well. But it would be interesting. It would be interesting to see, you know. Extremely relaxing. Good lord. Did you ever try the ballet equipment that moves your bits and pieces up out of the way? Oh, Memnot. Yeah. Also, how you doing, Memnot? How's it going? Yeah, I have some, they call them dance pants over here. And it's like a padded cup that just sucks everything to your body. They are extremely uncomfortable. They're all right most of the time, but certain moves make everything very, very comfortable because the pressure gets fucking intense. And I can't do that thing that drag queens do. So there's a thing that drag queens do where you can... It makes me fucking weird just thinking about it. Where you basically insert bits into you. And I can't do that because it makes me feel real fucking weird. But dance belts, yeah, dance belts are very uncomfortable, but during the ballet, they protect your bits. They definitely do protect your bits. And during any dance, they protect your bits. They also mean that you don't get the definition of your... If you have an outie genitalia, as opposed to any genitalia, then you don't get the definition of that outie genitalia. It just looks like a fucking Action Man mound. Do you know what I mean? Try to suck myself into videos. Yeah. YouTube, I get sucked into YouTube quite a lot, for sure. Built different, exactly. Need to check if there are VODs. Please do. One of my brothers saw my go live and sent me a message saying, wouldn't be more calming to hit yourself with a thesaurus? I mean, it would be more calming to me to do that, for sure. Give bowling another go later this year. Do it, MG. Especially, but the thing about it is, MG, I would strongly recommend that you go with the expectation that it isn't going to be for you, but with the open-mindedness that you're going to give it a go and see what happens. You know, you're going to give it your everything, you know? And you might find that something like, instead of bouldering itself, but something like rock climbing would be better for you, because they are two very different styles. Although it feels like it's the same thing, they're two very different styles of rock climbing, and they require different things, for sure, you know. Gender, hardly know her. Exactly. Or in the case, maybe hardly know him or them, or the variety of other pronouns that exist, you know. Checked. I did not keep the mod. No! It was one of the worst mental health days in the last 3 years, so I think it did not feel comfy keeping it. Entirely fair. Entirely fair. I am gutted that it is not there, Sembar, but I very much appreciate the reason why it might not be, you know? Not the beds, it's the towers. The rectangular four-sided pillars with vacuum. Yeah. I've seen those. The vac cubes, or I didn't realize they did towers, but I've definitely seen vac cubes before. Most people associate rest with inactivity. Yeah, for sure. It's more about creating a balance. That's really, really interesting. That is really, really interesting. How you doing, Crazy Aid? How's it going? For social rest, you may work in retail and deal with people all day, or you need to not be around people for a while, or it could have been working from home. Do you know what? That's a really interesting dynamic, because it also throws on its head the idea of spoon recuperation, which we'll get into momentarily, because I've just realized that there is an advertisement starting in a moment, friends. There is an advertisement starting in a moment, and I didn't even realize it was creeping up on us, but we will try to chat into that. But friends, I'm going to take this opportunity to go visit the urination station, make myself another drink, get up, have a stretch your eyes, look at someone in the distance, then look back again, grab some kind of beverage, hot, cold, or if the time is permitting, flamboyant as fuck. Don't forget to take your meds. If you haven't taken your meds, take them now, you cheeky devils. Take them now. And if you're wearing a binder, have a couple of deep breaths, stretch those lungs out, stretch those rib cages out, and never wear a binder longer than is medically recommended, which to our knowledge is approximately 6 hours. Make sure you have a gap between the time that you wear binders. Do all the bits and pieces. All right? All right? I'll be back momentarily, you cheeky devils. Welcome back, friends. Thank you very much for hanging about. I really, really appreciate it. Glorious individuals. Just before we had the ad break, I was really intrigued by this concept, like what we were talking about in regards to the balance between, like, this idea of like social rest and what was the there was 7 of them: mental rest, social rest, spiritual rest, physical rest. Mental, social, physical, spiritual. What were the last 3? What were the last 3, friends? Your beer about music works really well with Chunks Fault Strings. I'm glad to hear it. I'm glad to hear it. Creative's an interesting one. Creative, and then there's 2 more. Okay, physical, mental, emotional, social, sensory, creative, and spiritual. Okay. I find that really, really interesting on a balance level, because the idea of rest being a balance is a fascinating concept. A really, really fascinating concept, because the amount of times that people are like, oh, what do you do to regain your spoons? What do you do to regain your spoons? And I think about it and I'm like, oh, well, I go out and I socialize. Socializing regains my spoons. But now that we're having this conversation, I'm like, actually, there are plenty of social situations where I fucking hate it. There are plenty of social situations where I'm like, I am fucking done. I am surrounded by people I am not enjoying the company of. I am not happy to be here. I want to just be at home, alone, without fucking other human beings. And the idea of the idea of spoon replenishing actually being the balance of the different elements is a fascinating concept. It's a really, really interesting concept. That's blown my mind a little bit, if I'm completely honest with you. If you can find that video that you were talking about and stick it in the Discord, there's like a media section in the Discord somewhere. If you could stick it in there, I'd be really interested to watch that. Really, really interested to watch that. Right, let me catch up a wee bit. It's all about what your body needs to fulfill in that area. It's all about what your body needs to regain that energy, right? If you've been doing nothing, then it needs to... Yeah. Found the name of the article about neurodivergence and BDSM through in the Discord. Thank you very much, Jason Andrew. I really, really appreciate it, buddy. Really appreciate it. Still subscribe to you even if Prime is available. I really appreciate that, Painted Lady. I really, really do appreciate that. I'm happy to pay because you and the gang bring me so much joy. Oh, thank you so much. I really appreciate you saying that. Tried to post the Fate gear Steampunk Power in the music channel, but I don't have permission. Give me 2 seconds, Zabadian. Boop. Oh, let me go through and give all of these people the permissions. All of those people that have joined the Discord. First of all, hi! How you doing, you glorious individuals? Thank you so much for coming and joining our little community. I have given you all permission now, so you should be able to post as you see fit around the Discord. If you want to sort that as a baddie, and you are now perfectly able to do that. Thank you very much for coming and joining the Discord. I really appreciate it. I really, really appreciate it, glorious beans. Hi, Space. I don't think I'm in the Discord. What is the link? It's quite all right. Friends, I am all too aware. I am all too aware of the fact that every single streamer has their own Discord. Every streamer has their own Discord, and I am never going to hold it against you if you're like, do you know what? I'm just part of too many Discords. I am part of like 40 different Discords. I'm part of like 40 different Discords, and I only check maybe 5 of them. So I get it. I get it. You know? Of the squirming wiggle there. Painted lady, I can't do it. There's certain things that I'm just like, nah. And I really struggle with it. I really, really struggle with it. Oh, the dance belts for the cosplay too, Finley. Have you seen the dance belts that they've got for people with vulvas that have like an imprint of a penis? So it's meant to be specifically for cosplay, but I'm sure that it actually also really lends itself to gender dysphoria as well, or gender euphoria, I could imagine, if that's the kind of anatomy that you were wanting and stuff. It's an item of clothing, so ooh, cheeky. No, it's going to be this one, isn't it? Right, bear with me 2 seconds while I find what I am after, because there's ones where it gives you, it's like a dance belt that gives you the look of a where it's like a dance belt, but it gives you the look of having a vulva. Ooh, I can't find them now. This is so infuriating. No, I can't find them. And I'm struggling to think of what I could say to... And of course... half the images are censored because of it. No, can't find one. I'll find it and I'll stick it in the Discord, because packing in a whole different view. Yeah, so they're kind of like thingy. So I can show you what I can show you is I can show you the like the vulva ones. I can't show you that picture though. This is on a mannequin, that's fine. So for educational purposes, and also helping those people with gender dysphoria and what have you, I am now explaining the usage of these underwear. All right. So these are what effectively what I'm talking about. They're kind of like dance pants, but this is obviously for somebody with a penis, and you would use that to gain the euphoria of not having a penis. So you would have the imprint of a vulva. If you were wearing like tight leggings and stuff like that, you may get the imprint of vulva. But there are the opposite ones as well. They are the ones with penises, for people without penises that have it's exactly the same as this. It's not like a big fucking dildo stuck to the front of it or anything like that. It's like the imprint of a penis, just like the shape of it, and it's like off to one side, and you got the testes in there and everything. It's the whole shebang. Like from what I was reading when I first discovered them, I was like, what the fuck are these? It was originally designed for cosplayers. But as naturally has been developed and taken over by people who've got gender dysphoria in order to help them feel better in their own bodies, which I thought was fucking cool as shit, you know? A little more discreet than I expected. Yeah. Well, I'm showing you the discreet ones. There are definitely an entire selection of them that are not discreet. There is an entire selection of them that are not even vaguely discreet. That do look like underwear with penises on them, you know? There are big dildos on them, you know? Where do I put this? There's a media section. So under art and performance is where all of our art and entertainment stuff go. If you put it under entertainment, I will... Lady Manga. I've tagged you in the relevant area. Stick it in there. Oh, actually, no. Tell a lie. Delete it. I'm gonna tag you somewhere else. Mental health resort. Found it. Oh, perfect. Lady Manga, you were on it. You're on it. You fucking legend. Look at you. Expert. Right, let me scroll up a wee bit. I'm fine, hence the late reply, but 100% agree. Given my current circumstances, my brain is just overly anxious. That's fair. I can't even remember what you were replying to, I was telling me, but yes. Oh, your job interview. Yes, yeah. Besides me, I didn't realize the reply. Oh, I love that. That makes so much sense because overstimulation and exhaustion usually come in the form of doing a task or engaging with something too much. So it makes sense that doing the opposite is rest is a creative way of thinking outside of the box and how to take care of yourself. Kino Wolfie, exactly. And I am absolutely, do you know what? I'm actually going to put it, I'm so enamored by this concept that I'm going to put the link that Lady Manga has just told us about. It's in mental health resources for those people that are in the Discord, but I have just put the link directly into the chat now so that if people want to go and check it out directly, like maybe they're not members of our Discord, which I'm not going to judge you for, you are able to go and do that. I really appreciate you linking that in, Lady Manga, because that sounds absolutely fascinating. The idea, because this was the thing, I was super interested about the concept of what people do to replenish their own spoons, but I never considered the idea of it being a balance. And that it could just be like, I was just like, no, these are the things that I do that replenish my spoons. But actually, there are plenty of times that won't work. When you just really struggle to find something that does satisfy your brain. Do you know what I mean? A spoon Jenga tower? Yeah, exactly, right? Whereas the idea of it being a balance is fascinating. It's a really, really fascinating concept. I'm part of 9. I think that's pushing it for me personally. Part of 9 what? How's it going, Armors Blackfire? Hello, you beautiful bean. How's it going? You have a pillow fort? Yes, I do not have access to the pillow fort because that's where people get really cutesy. They're super cutesy. I don't know whether people have been in there recently, but we used to have a group of people who were very... they were like littles. They liked being taken care of. They like talking about really cutesy stuff. They like talking about like plushies and the cutest things on the internet and stuff like that. And that kind of all went there. I muted that channel because it wasn't my cup of tea. But despite the fact that it's not my cup of tea, I wanted a place to be available for people that did enjoy that stuff. I like to think of my Discord as a safe place for people to express themselves, and because of the fact that we're sex educator, well, I'm a sex educator and all that stuff, and hedonists and what have you, I want to be able to feel safe to be able to indulge in those things, so long as it's all between consent. The only rule is, as long as it's all between consenting adults, and that you, if there's anything that might trigger people, you put a spoiler on it. Fucking done, you know? You know? Just wanted to say that I know I'm not always an active talker, but I always love the talks here, and would like to mention that the mirror thing has been helping me out a whole lot over the last couple of months. MG, I am so fucking glad to hear that, friend. It's great that the affirmation is helping. Honestly, MG, not even gonna lie to you, the whole God do I look rough, but goddamn do I make rough look good, that started, the story behind that started as something that I would say, a gimmick that I would say on stage when I was doing cabarets. It started as a gimmick that I would say on stage when I was doing cabarets, and I brought it into streaming. And I did it as a bit of a gimmick. I was like, oh, you look into the mirror and go, God, do I look rough? But goddamn, do I make rough look good? And then people started telling me how much that helped. People would message me. They would DM me. They'd put it in the Discord, and they'd say it live on chat about how much waking up and saying that in front of the mirror helps them as people. They were like, every morning I do wake up and I do look in the mirror and I go, God, do I look rough? But goddamn, do I make rough look good? And no matter what, I always just smile. Because even if I'm having the shittest fucking day, the thought of that gimmicky, silly, stupid little motto that I have come up with just puts a little smile on their face, and it just makes things slightly less shit for that day. And that is fucking amazing. That is fucking amazing. The concept of the fact that a set of words that you say in front of the mirror in the morning can make you slightly less sad, you know? Or put a real smile on your face. It's one of the reasons why we've started doing this thing. So for those people that are new to the words, the Discord, every Friday there's a section in there called one good thing. And every Friday I do a tag at here, so that if people don't want to be involved, they can mute the entire thing, you know. But I do at here. Every Friday we have Gratitude Fridays. Gratitude Fridays is something that my little sister brought into my community, brought into my family. Every Friday we have a family WhatsApp, and my little sister messages and goes, hey, it's Gratitude Friday, what are you grateful for this week? And I have had some really fucking shit weeks, all right? But every Friday, I find something that I am grateful for. And I'm like, this has really helped me find one thing a week. Onyx, you cheeky devil. This has really helped me find one thing a week that I am happy about. And sometimes it's just that I've got a really cozy bed. You know? You know? Onyx Void! I shall now inscribe your name upon the mirror vein.
Yeah, you subscribed. Most kind.
And Vextra Penguin gifting that cheeky little sub out to Jason Andrew there. I appreciate that. Jason Andrew and Onyx Void. Thank you very much, Vextra. That's really appreciated. Your names are now inscribed on the mirror vein, which means you get access to my personal Snapchat, not her bum Snapchat, you cheeky devil. And of course, you get access to all the sexy little emotes. But the most important thing is you got to roll over every morning, look in the mirror, go, God, I look rough. But goddamn, do I make rough look good? Ooh, sexy. Ooh, yes, meow, you know? Onyx Void, nearly a year as well. Jesus H. Christ and the wee little donkey. Nearly a year. Fucking hell. Fucking hell. But yeah, MG, I'm really glad. And you don't always have to be talkative. Nobody has to be talkative. We've just been talking about balance. If you've been a really social person, you just need to fucking zen out and but you enjoy the conversation here. Look, We'll have the conversation. It'll be grand. If you would like to get involved, you're more than welcome to, but you don't have to. You don't have to. You know? I can chat shit for England, you know what I mean? It's good the affirmation is helping. Yes, right? I'm currently programming and getting close to my standard test goal of having my code automatically tested for 95%. That's amazing news. Glad to hear it's about it. I hope that that is helping you replenish some of these spoons. They actually look a lot more discreet than I was expecting. Yeah, right? Thank you for that. Whisker Pixel, you're very, very welcome. Watch you later. So will I. So will I. How long is it? How long is it?
Today?
25 minutes? 25 minutes. I can get on board that. I can spend a half an hour of my life learning more and interesting things, you know? Glad I was able to share this and hopefully others find it helpful. I'm sure they will. I'm sure. And you know what, Lady Manga? If nothing else, I will find it very interesting. Even if I don't find it helpful. Helpful? Jesus Christ, Valen. Even if I don't find it helpful, I will definitely find it very interesting. Because I love alternate perspectives. Alternate perspectives are a fucking lifeblood of my life, you know? For context was in regards to Discord servers. Ah, cool. No, you're good. You're good. Absolutely love that line. It's absolutely phenomenal. Yeah, right? I try my best. You know? Forgot to tell myself this morning, but it's a great reminder. Do you know what we have done? Do you know what, Vextra? What we've started doing? Oh, do you know what? And this actually is perfect. This is a perfect opportunity to do this. All right, friends, we have a new. Let me do the whole shebang, but this is directly in reference to what Vextra Penguin was saying about the motto. We have a new channel point redemption. The channel point redemption itself goes like this. It's 1,000 channel points, and it costs 1,000. Don't do it. I'll do it myself. It costs 1,000 channel points. Called "Show Us the Merch" test effect. Boop. Behold, a little merchandise little thing that should rotate. Yes! In fact, this is exactly the thing that I was going to tell you about. So the Show Us the Merch will basically bring up this little slideshow of different styles of merchandise so that it pops up for like 2 minutes. It'll pop up for 120 seconds and it's just like, hey, be aware, we have merchandise. Because we all know I'm fucking terrible. I'm genuinely fucking terrible at promoting myself. So I figured I'll give that job to you. I'll just give that job to you. I'll just fucking give that job to you. All right? I'll just give it to you. Just fucking don't matter. It's fine. Fuck it. Do you know what I mean? But the one that I wanted to tell you about, the very specific thing we have on the merch store, valenbane.com, cheeky devils, is this one. The one that showed up a second ago. And, oh yeah, it does show up. It's all over the other side. Yeah, it's cool. This is a sticker. This is a sticker that you people requested. It is literally a sticker, a holographic sticker, so it'll go really well with your mirror, that you can stick on your mirror that literally says, God, do I look rough, but God damn, do I make rough look good. So if there's a point where you're really fucking struggling and you're not fucking thinking, you can look in that mirror and you can see that fucking sticker. And it can be there to remind you that even if you look rough, you make rough look good. Yeah, you do. Yeah, you do, you cheeky devils. And it's in 3 inches by 3 inches, 4 inches by 4 inches, or 5 inches by 5.5 inches by 5.5 inches. Which is interesting. But I would encourage you, if you are one of these people that really struggles with self-esteem and stuff like that, stick it on your mirror. Stick it on your mirror. Because, yeah, it works. It works. It was an idea we had fucking ages ago. If I was yeah, it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter where it originally came from. But yeah. Whenever I look in the mirror and I think I look like shit, I immediately think of you. Ooh, sexy. Exactly. Do you know what? I always forget what it is until I'm doing the actual full thing. Ooh. Sexy. Nope, it's gone. Don't know what it is. God, do I look good? Goddamn, do I look good? Ooh, sexy. Ooh, yes, meow. There we go. I can only do it when I do the full thing. I cannot remember it. Cannot fucking remember it if I just do it by myself. Can't do it. Got no fucking clue. Mantra is one of my things to do. I've written it on positive night to the head of my bed. Oh, I love that. Some people, do you know what? You don't have to buy the sticker. Like, as much as this is why I'm so bad at selling merchandise. You don't have to buy the sticker, friends. Don't fucking buy the sticker. Just write it on your mirror. Get a gold Sharpie. Like, just get any Sharpie. Get a fucking Sharpie. Write it on your mirror. Write on your fucking mirror. You don't need to have a sticker. The sticker looks cool. Don't get me wrong. I fucking love, and I would love it if you bought my merchandise. But I respect the fact that not everybody has the fucking money. So if you need that fucking motto, just write it on your mirror. Just use your handwriting, you know? Affirmations can be so helpful. Do you know what? Affirmations is not something that I've ever put stock in. But I have seen the effects, like for me personally, but I have seen the effects they've had on other people. You know? My phone is playing up. I hope you underrated the last message. I think you mean understood the last message. I didn't fully understand it, Painted Lady. But if you want to type it again, by all means do so. By all means do so. Funnily enough, my entire thing here and on Discord is the pillow fort. It started because I used another RP. I used to RP in a streamer's chat with another viewer. He created a pillow fort in chat. And we made food and drinks for everyone in chat. Eventually got other people involved and it grew from there. So the pillow, we used to have a cuddle pile. Ah, Finley and Sembar will remember the cuddle pile from way back in the day. We used to have, and do you know what? We might still have it. When people went and lurked and because they were feeling emotionally fatigued, there used to be a command that was ! Join the pile. And it was basically that you just almost from the before time, right? It still works. It still works. Oh my god, we still have that command. Jesus Christ. Nibiru joins the cuddle pile. And it was literally just they went and they joined the cuddle pile. They were just like, I am emotionally fatigued. I need cuddles. I'm going to go and fuck off and join the cuddle pile. All these people joining the cuddle pile. Then some people made it very rude and we had to get wet wipes and everything. It was an entire thing. It was an entire era of fucking law when people were like dragging people to the corner to do filthy things to each other. And I was like, stop it, not on the cuddle pile. Good Lord, I'm going to have to get those things are stain. Oh my God, what's wrong with you? All these people trying to had to hose it down at the end of every stream. We did. It was wild. It was a wild time. Oh, memories. Oh, Jesus. That was a day. That was a day and age, right? Time for you to head off bed. Not dead just yet. You take it easy. Thanks so much for stopping by. I really appreciate it. I really appreciate it, friends. Thanks so much. I really appreciate it. Slip of the axe in there. Aye. Sometimes it's got to be done, you know. Got to be done. One of them cheeky little things. Helps a lot indeed. Today was a very spoon heavy day. Tomorrow I have a calmer day. The day after tomorrow we'll be borrowing spoons from the future. Entirely fair. Well, Zabadian, we've just been talking about the balance of a spoon. So in that, maybe tomorrow, if you've got a calmer day, you can fit some time in to sort of give yourself the balance. If you've got a spoon heavy day with like socializing or what have you, you can have lots of rest tomorrow. If you've got a spoon heavy day with anxiety and bits and pieces, you can do things tomorrow that give you much more relaxation, like the programming and stuff that you do, you know. I like this idea of balance. I like balance in a lot of things, but you know need that in my life. Well, it's there. I mean, it's not going anywhere. We've got that. The merch is all back up and running. For some reason, the Ulysses t-shirt, the one with the uterus monster, wasn't showing up, but that's back up and running on there now. Also, we have a brand new thing. Brand new thing, friends. Let me show you the brand new thing we've got, because, you know, while I'm here and actually advertising myself. Look at the brand new thing. A t-shirt with my actual face on it. A t-shirt with my actual face on it. Oh my lordy. Be my Valen. time. And the reason why that is happening there, friends, is because we are doing a Valentine's stream. For those people that don't know the fact that we do these Valentine streams, every 14th of November, Valentine's Day, every single year, we do Valentine's Day, where I date the community. I dress in my finest suit, and I date the community. On that day, I bring roses, I bring wine, and I not only dress to impress, but I expect you to dress to impress as well. We have an entire section in the Discord where people can put up their outfits that they are wearing. With their permission, I show them on stream of the fancy outfit they're wearing to our date, the community date of Valentine's Day. It's going to be fun. I'm also trying to make it a little bit more interesting and exciting this year. So, yeah. So, 14th of February. 14th of February, we will be doing it. But in honor of Valentine's Day, I've released a brand new t-shirt that will literally stop being sold at the end of February. So, it's limited edition. Limited edition, although I haven't flagged it as limited edition, but it is limited edition. It will be flagged as limited edition as soon as I remember how to fucking do it. Okay? Okay, you cheeky devils? Okay? So yeah, an actual t-shirt with my actual face on it. Doesn't happen very often. Normally it's just gimmicky shit, because I love this stuff. Do you know what I mean? I love this shit. Jim Plays Games, how you doing, you beautiful individual? 5.5 inches is enough for anyone, I hope. 5.5 inches is more than enough. The average, if you are in, okay, 5.5 inches is more than enough if you are in a heteronormative.
You have purchased some merch. Congratulations. You're almost as vain as Valen.
Since I can't have you come over and write this in my mirror, this will have to do, you cheeky devil. Jason Andrew, thank you so much, you beautiful being, for purchasing some merchandise. I very much appreciate you, beautiful being. I really, really appreciate that. You cheeky devil, you. Oh, you. What was I saying? Oh yeah, 5.5 inches. Yeah, if you are in a heteronormative relationship with penis in vagina coital engagements, the average vagina is only about 4 inches deep. It can give room for more than that, but the average vagina is only about 4.5 inches deep. Anything more than that isn't really necessary. Isn't really necessary. You know? Where in Discord do I find the video on the rest? Inside the mental health resources. So there is an entire section in there called Brain Pan and Meat Bag Health, where people, do you know what? I'm going to rename some of these. Edit category. Health. Mental and physics, because people get so lost in my Discord. So there's a section in there called health, mental and physical, and in there is mental health resources, and that is where the video is for the rest video. Cheeky little correction. The URL at the bottom left is wrong. It's missing the N from Val and Vain. Is it? Oh my god, it is! That's disgusting. That is disgusting. Thank you very much for pointing that out. Because I definitely didn't notice it. Hey. Okay, and then I can go over here and go over here and go into here. Oh, wrong one. And then apparently press cancel instead of save. There we go. Done. Fixed. Thank you very much for pointing that out, because I definitely would have completely missed that. Completely missed that. Best place to put that is my vanity. Oh yeah, you got a vanity cabinet, yeah? Please, please, can we have the mantra on a T as well? Yes. I'll have to think about how to do it on a T to make it look cool as fuck. You know what I mean? I'm gonna have to think about how to do it to make it look cool as fuck. Because I like things to look cool as fuck. Although I thought I'd put it on a T, but I'll check. I'll check. Add it to my list of things to do. It's like the alphabet, you can't start in the middle. It's true, you can't start in the middle. Unless... Anyway.
You have purchased some merch. Congratulations. You're almost as vain as Valen.
Please do the mantra so everyone is reminded. Yes, friends. Friends, as members of the cult of Vane, you must wake up every morning. How's it going, Smackers? You must wake up every morning, look in the mirror, and go, God, do I look rough? But God damn, do I make rough look good? Ooh, harra, sexy. Oh, yes, meow, you know? You know? If I've got a mod available, could I please have a shout out for Smacktus, please? Smacktus! Because Smacktus is a glorious, glorious bean. And well worth all of your love and attention. Well worth all of your love and attention. Thank you very much, Sebastian, for throwing it out there. Almost before the perform times. Exactly, the before times. I'd say the S word, but I'd be told off. My phone screen is cracked, so sometimes letters do not come up. No, that's entirely fair, Paintley. That is perfectly okay. Fear you not. Brookie Cookie Frog, how you doing? Let me adopt my usual bisexual sitting device. And by bisexual sitting device, I definitely mean I'm sitting on a chair that not the way you should. It's cool. I got it. People, look at this beautiful upside down face. Look at this beautiful upside down face. Look at them. They're a beautiful, wonderful, glorious individual who loves cactus and... Oh, my lord. Ladies and gentlemen, and all, we'll talk about them in a moment. Ladies and gentlemen and all genders outside and between, delve deep into your pits of popcorn and throw them at the raiders. Throw them at these cheeky devils. Look at these people coming in here. I mean, really, could you even imagine who did they think they are? It's Classic Chunk. Classic Chunk has just finished a 9-hour? 8-hour? 9-hour run of the new Portal 2 DLC. All I'm going to say is 9 hours. Did he complete it, though? Did he complete it? I know that Classic Junk is going to have to disappear off and fucking tend to his broken arsehole. But 9.15 hours. 9.15 hours to complete the DLC. You want to talk about fucking hyper-focus? Look at this glorious bean. People go check out Classic Junk. Classic Junk, you need a new profile picture. Because your beard is very different now. They were doing the DLC of the Portal game. It's Portal, not Portal Stories Mel. That is a different thing. Not Portal Stories Mel. They were doing the DLC, which was Portal Revolution? Portal something or other. Dark Demon, how you doing?
Ooh, you little stalker.
Thank you so much for the follow, you beautiful being. Welcome on in. How's it going? The community mod. So it was a community mod that was approved by the devs, was it not? That's the rumor I heard. Portal Revolution. It looked really, really cool. I was trying desperately not to ask Evie to give me a shave. I like it. I like it. I was trying not to pay attention to what you were doing, Classic Junk. I was listening, but I was trying not to pay attention to actually what you were doing because I want to play it myself. I fucking love Portal 2. Think it's canon? Yeah. That's pretty cool. That's pretty awesome. Yeah, I want to pay attention to... I wasn't paying attention so that I can play it myself. That's effectively what it comes down to. I wasn't paying attention because I want to play it myself. But welcome on in. People go check out Classic Junk. Classic Junk's a wonderful being. Classic Junk, if you need to disappear off, which you probably do because you've been streaming for 9 hours when you normally stream for about 2 to 3 hours. And today you did 9. Go fuck off. Get some food. Oh, well, maybe get some food. Yeah, I know you were thinking about potentially fasting today. Go watch some movies. Go do whatever the fuck it is you want to do. Go chill. Rest one's ass bone. All right, friends, if you're new here, 2 things you need to know about this channel. 1, you're not allowed to apologize. For par individuals, for par. Instead of saying sorry, try saying thank you. Instead of saying sorry, I'm late, say thanks for waiting. Instead of saying sorry, I'm such a burden, say thanks for being there for me. It'll make you a much more positive individual. 2, if you're under the age of 18, I have to ask you to leave. I've got to ask you to leave, for I am a colossal filth wizard, and I don't be corrupting the ears of the young. We talk about sex a lot. We've been looking at vulva pants and vac beds today. Do you know what I mean? We're deviants. We're deviants. It's the only way to do it. You shouldn't be because you were just in Chunk Stream, but we are deviants. Also, we just did a shout out for Smacktas. Smacktas is a wonderful being who loves bow ties and cactuses and very chill vibes. Also, go check out Smacktas. Smacktas is a wonderful, wonderful being. Is there another pile where such things are allowed? Jim plays games. Could you imagine having a cuddle pile and a filth pile? Maybe a cuddle pile and a snuggle pile. You know. Forgotten about that command, right? Join the pile. We used to have we were just talking about like an old one where we used to have join the pile, where it was like, well, people just did a whole load of it. Everyone go and join the cuddle pile, where it was like when people were emotionally fatigued and they just needed cuddles, they went and joined the cuddle pile, and then it got a bit filthy because naturally, you know. Said the mantra is one of my fave things, and I have it written on a sticky note by the head of my bed. I see it in the mornings. Oh, I love that. I love that. One of the things I've been wondering, have you talked about the last weekend of this month? Not yet. Not yet, Finley, because I was waiting for the go-ahead to announce it. I was waiting for the go-ahead. I did specifically ask whether it was something that I could talk about yet, and I wasn't given a definitive answer. So I was like, are we talking about it? Are we not talking about it? What's going on? What's happening? Can you zoom in to the merch? Yeah. This is, we're talking about new merch, friends. Oh, we were. This is the new merch, new merchandise, specifically for Valentine's Day. This is my Valentine's Day merchandise for Valentine's Day, because every year on Valentine's Day we do something special for Valentine's Day. But I've released some limited edition merch. It's only available till the end of February, and then it will not be available probably ever again. So yeah, that is the design. It's available on a variety of different tees. They come in all different shapes and sizes. Well, they come in all different sizes. They don't come in different shapes. They only come in t-shirt shaped, you know. But this is the first one that I've actually had my face on it. First time I've had a fucking t-shirt with my actual face on it, you know. But it exists. It now exists. You know, I'm glad you're doing well, Dark Demon. Think there was a reply to it. It's an annual event after all. I missed it entirely, but yeah, feel free to announce it. Have that shit up. All right then. I mean, I haven't got anything like prepped for it, but friends, chums, buddies, and happy-go-lucky scamps of individuals, I am doing something special on the 28th of January. 28th of January. That is the end of this month. Is a Sunday, if I remember correctly. Double check. It is. It's a Sunday. I will be doing an extra stream on the 28th of January. An extra stream. Why? For that weekend is the Octopus and Dragons annual charity stream train raid. Stream raid train, where basically my stream team, my glorious stream team that I am a part of, along with Finley Shortstuff and a variety of other amazing, glorious, beautiful individuals who we are raising money for Hope for the Day, directly for Hope for the Day, not through any other third parties, because I've had issues with third parties before. We're raising money directly for Hope for the Day, which is a mental health and suicide prevention charity. They help people with their mental health. They help people stay away from that dark place, which is something we all very much stand by. And I will be streaming for about 2.5 hours on Sunday as part of the raid train. A whole load of people will raid into us, and then we will raid on to another member of the stream team. And yeah, it's going to be exciting. It's going to be fun. It's going to be great. It'll be extra time. It'll be doing extra things. It'll be raising money for an amazing cause. And yeah, it's going to be fun. It's going to be fun. I'm really looking forward to it. I basically put myself out there and was like,
yeah,
look.
You subscribed.
Oh, my lording.
Most kind.
That you are doing special, writing my name on the tier 3 mirror. Just to note, 4 years next month. Scary, right?
4 years?
Time passes too quickly.
4 years you've been enabling this bullshit. 4 years you've been enabling this Biohazard at tier 3 for 47 months. That is fucking outrageous. Let me finish talking about the charity stream first, though. But yeah, so I'll be here. I'll be doing stuff for 2.5 hours on stream. I can't remember what my time slot is, but I will throw it out there. There will be graphics and stuff like that, so don't worry. We'll be able to talk about it and stuff like that. So yeah, so that will now be the thing. I'll update it in a minute. But here we go. Biohazard. I shall begrudgingly inscribe your name upon the tier 3 Mirror of Vane. Biohazard, as much as it vexes me, you've been here nearly 4 years. Ugh. And your name has been on the tier 3 Mirror of Vane for 99% of that fucking time. The tiny tier 3 mirror. As you have got your name inscribed on the tiny tier 3 Mirror of Vane, it means you get access to my personal Snapchat. Not a bum Snapchat. I know you trying to sneak peeks, you cheeky little shit. My fuzzy butt is for my eyes only. And McSteffels. And of course you get access to all the sexy little emotes, including the tier 2 Pokemon emotes. And the tier 3 cursed emotes. But the most important thing is every morning you've got to roll over, look in the tiny little tier 3 mirror, and go, God, I wish they'd bring around cloning. So when someone says go fuck yourself, I literally could, ooh, sexy, ooh, yes, meow, you know? Cupid. Oh, excuse me while I choked on that bullshit there. How you doing, Biohazard? How's the family? How is it going? Hope things are going well. Hope the family's all good. Excuse me. Where was I? Gonna have to put this on my hand? Exactly. Wait, I can finally put your face on my chest? Exactly, Smactus. Oh my god, I've got hiccups now. Exactly. Oh, that's a really interesting point, though. Can I? Oh, wait a minute. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Is it possible for me to create a very specific style of merchandise? Nope, that's not it. Oh my god. Okay, so fourth wall will not let me print my face on underwear, but they will let me print my face on a bikini. Color me intrigued. Because who doesn't want my face right next to their crotch? Valen socks when? I don't know about socks, but there's definitely Valen flip-flops. Why? Because people want to step on me. Let's not even lie about this. Let's not even fucking lie about this. Where are they? It's got to be these ones. The Valen Vane flip-flops. The step on me flop flips. Behold the step on me flop flips. Because people really like to step on me. What is Crochet Valen's name? CV. CV. And we've got not so silicon Valen back there. Who is Barbie Valen. And then of course the raid came in. You beautiful individuals. Look at you all. 9 hours. 9 hours of that bloody game. That is wild. That is absolutely wild. Chunk normally does about 2.5 hour streams. But the fact that Chunk sat there and fucking hyper. You want to know an example of my bottom hurts. His bottom hurts. Well, after you've been going at it for 9.5 hours, I'm not surprised. And for everyone who wasn't in the stream, no one knows what he was talking about. What was he going at? Who was going at him? What was going on? Why does his bottom hurt? Yeah. Talk about fucking pinnacles of ADHD and the hyper focus of ADHD. Chunk on fucking Portal 2 today. That was it. I literally sat and pretty much watched the entire fucking stream. He was there was about 3 or 4 times where he was like saying, he was like, oh, I've got things to do today. And then just kept playing. Got stuff I need to do today. Kept going. That was the best classic Chunk cameo ever. I'm quite glad of the fact that we've got the curtains back here now. I'm not gonna lie to you. I'm not gonna lie to you. You know, a canon community mod. Yeah. Ask Abby to give me a shave. We've not that anyone's redeemed it yet, but there's something specific that I've changed so that we've got that I'll need to speak to Abby Stabby about at some stage in the near future. You know, it's a free mod for Portal 2. Do you know what I've been thinking of doing? Because there's so many games that have got like DLC that I have never played. I've never played like the DLC elements of it. So I was wondering whether I might do like a specific month where for the entire month we just do DLC. We just do DLC of games and stuff like Portal 2 and stuff like that. Like DLC December or something like that, you know? Tapped out of the game after about 5 hours. I applaud him for doing the whole run. Yeah. Well, my brain works in it. I fucking love puzzles. I clock a lot of the stuff. So I don't know what is in there. I know that somebody did somebody within Chunk's community did it in 6 hours. So that would like be my aim. Do it in 6 hours. You know? The Resident Evil 5 DLC? Yeah. Resident Evil 5 DLC. There was the Horizon Zero Dawn DLC. There's a few DLCs that I'd be interested in. Yeah, a few DLCs I'd be interested in taking over, as it were. It's got an awesome story as well, and a killer boss fight. The boss fights are really interesting in Portal. I found them fascinating. If you haven't already, you should play Portal Reloaded. Also a free mod. Oh, I haven't. I didn't even realize there was a Portal Reloaded. The only one that I did play was we tried streaming Portal Stories Mel, but my system just couldn't fucking handle it. Couldn't handle that, and because it was not optimized at all, so it couldn't handle Portal Stories Mel and handle doing what's it called? Streaming. That's the word I was looking for. I was like, this thing that I'm doing right now, the thing that I'm doing right now, it's got a word. There's a word that is associated with the thing that I'm doing right now. But what is that word? That word has just completely eluded me. Is it editing? No, it is not editing. Why would it be editing? Editing is something you do after the thing. The thing that you're doing, what is it? Could it possibly be you are videoing yourself? Yes, but you're also recording yourself. It's a live thing. It's a live thing. It's a live stream. It's a live stream. There's a word. There's a word. It reminds me of water. There's something to do with water in it. Streaming. There we go. That's where it's at. Here we go. He blames the PC and not himself. Of course I blame the PC. Of course I do. Because PCs can be fixed. I cannot. I am past that point of no return. Gotta love being a deviant. Oh, Dark Demon, 100%. 100%. I am all over being a deviant like a bad rash, you know? Junk is one-upping me on my dieting efforts. To be fair, Junk was like, oh, I haven't even had breakfast today. And then he was like, do you know what? I might just fast it. I might just have the day as a fasting day and then just get it back at it tomorrow, you know? How you doing, Max White? How's it going? Talking of vulvas, did you see the Gillian Anderson's dress from the Golden Globes, Valen? No. Excuse me. Oh, well, I will pull that up and then we'll look at it in a second. Golden Globes. And the reason why we'll look at it in just a second is because there is an advertisement. An advertisement on the... there's an advertisement going on, and I don't want people missing out on stuff. So I'm going to use this opportunity to publicize myself. Publicize myself. Friends, let us talk about things that I am doing. We done that, but... Friends, on January the 22nd, so a week today, next Monday, we are going to be doing Mythical Mondays. We're bringing back Mythical Mondays for the month. Or this month, should I say. Every month I'm trying to do a Mythical Mondays where we deep dive into the myth of some interesting and peculiar thing. And on this Mythical Monday, we are doing witches. We're going to be delving into the realms of witches, finding out what the origins of witches are, not just like the witch trials and stuff like that, but where did the first terminology of witch come around? Where was the origins of that, as it were? Let me just put the Octopus and Dragon charity stream in there. Charity. Oop. Into my big schedule on Discord. Because I can't do two things at once. So on 22nd of January, the week today, we'll be doing our next episode of Mythical Mondays, where we'll be deep diving into the myth of witches. We've also got a special one going on for February. February's one's going to be really, really interesting as well. But I'm trying to do one a month where we do a Mythical Mondays and we deep dive into the realms of whatever it is, whatever we're deep diving, whatever the monster is that day. Also, don't forget that we've got a brand new movie night. Every month we also do a movie night, which is in the Discord. You do not have to be a subscriber. You don't have to be a like, all you have to do is turn up. You don't have to have a camera. You don't have to have a microphone. You can just turn up and enjoy it and have a wonderful time and do the bits and pieces, you know? So the next movie night is on the 25th of February, and we will be watching the Moulin Rouge. I've always said that my house, it was like Prince fucked the Moulin Rouge, and to be quite honest with you, it feels that way. But I thought, we've been watching a lot of fantasy, we've been watching a lot of dark fantasy, we've been watching a lot of horror movies recently. Let's change it up a little bit. For the romantic season, let us watch an interesting and delightful movie that's a bit more of a play on the heartstrings, you know? Play on the heartstrings. So we're going to be watching Moulin Rouge on 25th of February at 7 p.m. GMT. 7 p.m. GMT. Okay? Those are the two bits of information that I wanted to tell you about during this advertisement break. Yay! Yay! Right. Gillian Anderson's vulva dress. She wore a dress for the Golden Globes. What was it? 2024? The white dress? Ooh. Oh, I didn't see it. Oh, I didn't see it. Now, please be aware that Gillian Anderson, who many of you will know as Scully from The X-Files, or maybe as the psychologist mother from Sex Education TV series, Gillian Anderson is an absolute fucking legend of a human being. I have nothing but love and respect for this human being. Nothing but love and respect for this human being. The X-Files was amazing. The X-Files was amazing. But one of the reasons why I absolutely fucking adore her is because of just how unbelievably powerful she is as a woman. As a woman. And the fact that she turned up to the Golden Globes in a beautiful white dress that many of you, I don't know whether any of you can see that, but there is very subtle stitching on this beautiful white dress of vulvas. She is in a white dress covered in vulvas. I am not happy about the tattiness going on around the hem here. I feel like that was an oversight, but it is trailing along the floor ever so slightly. So yeah, we can kind of forgive that. But that's just me being a perfectionist with tailorism. But the fact that she's there in a dress covered in vulvas is fucking amazing. Absolutely fucking amazing. I love this shit. I fucking love this shit. Gillian Anderson has been an absolute pinnacle of breaking societal norms when it comes to the view of women. She's been very, very sexually I was going to say sexually powerful, but I don't mean that. She's been very sex positive in a world that was definitely not sex positive. Way ahead of her time in regards to a lot of that stuff. And I have just fucking nothing but love for her. Absolutely nothing but love for her. She's just well worth all of the love and adoration. For sure. For sure. That's fucking cool as shit. I had no idea. I don't like watch award ceremonies and shit like that, generally speaking. So, yeah, that's really impressive. That is fucking impressive. That would be a fun wedding dress. Well, I thought it was a wedding dress. I was just like, okay, cool. She's wearing a wedding dress style thing. Was that controversial that she wore a wedding dress type thing? No, it's covered in vulvas. Amazing. Amazing. Right, let me scroll down a wee bit. Nah, it's all right. There's no problem. Tiny Flipper, how's it going, Carol? How you doing? You're noon British time until 2 p.m. British time. Yeah, so I'll be starting stream on the 28th of February for the Octopus and Dragon charity stream at 11:30 a.m. So 11:30 a.m. On Sunday the 11:30 a.m. GMT on Sunday the 28th of January. We'll be doing some fun shit because I like to get everyone hyped for charity stuff. And then we'll be raiding over to the next person at 2 p.m. You know? Raiding over to the next person. They're always good. They're great and wonderful, and I fucking love them. And I fucking love the Octopus and Dragon Stream team, so I'm all about it, you know? Yeah, I know. Is that any way to treat Cupid that made Valfuls? Valfuls? Is that what we're going with? Is that the joint name of me and McSteffel? Hold on. Hello, my love. I realize that I'm still streaming at the moment, and this is an unusual thing for me to like send you a voice note while I'm still streaming. But we have just been somebody in chat. Somebody, and when I say somebody, I'm definitely going to call them out. All right, Stupedia has just combined our names, like many people do with couples, and called us Valfuls. Valfuls? We sound like German waffles. Ah, yes. The Valfuls. I enjoy Valfuls in the morning. The best kind. If it's the one thing that I definitely want to indulge in the morning, it's the Valfuls. You know, delicious, delicious Valfuls. So yeah, so I just needed to let you know about this information at the earliest opportunity. I will speak to you after stream. Love you. Bye. Mwah. Always sealed with a kiss. Stroop Valen. Stroop Valen. If there's one thing I love, it's Stroop Valen. I bet Miss Steffels makes amazing I tell you what, she fucking does make amazing. McSteffels isn't like somebody who loves cooking. She enjoys. She doesn't like cooking itself, but she really does like people's reactions. She likes doing things for other people. And she makes like these little breakfast muffins that are kind of like McDonald's muffins, but like McDonald's breakfast muffins, but taste fucking infinitely better. But I wanna show you what she made the other day, and it was fucking amazing. I realize that I haven't got a permission to show this, but I think it'll be okay. I think it'll be okay. It's in this one. Open image in new tab. Let me show you. Let me show you, friends. Okay. Let me show you the breakfast that McSteffels cooked both of us the other day. And it was so good. So fucking good. All right. These were all handmade pancake. This is my tea, and this is McSteffels' tea. But look at it, handmade pancakes. Handmade. I think we counted them, and there was like 28 pancakes, but they were phenomenal. Absolutely fucking phenomenal. They were so good. I don't even like that type of pancakes. Like that type of pancakes, I'm like, all right, yeah, it's all right, it's okay, and what have you. And then McSteffels made them, and I was like, all right, yeah, I do like them. That's fine. I'll have them and what have you. And then she gave them to me, and I just went, oh my fucking god. And I sat down with 3 of them, and I ate 7 of them in one sitting. I just kept going back for more. I just kept going back for more. They were so good. You got no idea. Like, she doesn't cook a lot of things, but the things that she cooks are just, mwah. They're just fucking so good. Valfels, the ship. Those Valfels look amazing. Is that what it is? Is that the new name for McSteffels' pancakes? Ah, the Valfels. Oh my lording. Let me scroll up a wee bit. Where the fuck was I? Same image with a close-up of the dress. Oh, cool. Oh, Jesus. This is a close-up of the dress. That's really fucking cool. I want a jacket made out of that material. I want a jacket made out of this material. Tea with Goblins. Hello, how you doing? Sage the Kitten. Hello, you beautiful being. Welcome on in. Gillian Anderson could stab me in the chest and I would still apologize for bleeding on her shoes. That is fair. An entirely legit and understandable reaction, if I'm completely honest with you. You know? Are we voxlets? Yes, little voxlets. My tasty little voxlets. McVeigh could work, but McVeigh feels like a criminal. McVeigh is like the name you give a villain in a 1980s action movie. Do you know what I mean? Hey man, I'm gonna go down and check out McVeigh. He's a fucking dangerous bastard. Dude, stay the fuck away from him. You know? Death by Muffin, how you doing? How's it going? Valfels. That McSteffels makes the greatest of Valfels. You know? Valfels are 10 out of 10 for breakfast. Exactly. McVeigh feels far too like a villain. far too like a villain. Hey, man. Stay away from McVeigh. Don't know what you've heard about him, but McVeigh will fuck you up. Fuck you up real bad. All right? And whatever you do, no matter how tasty it looks, don't try his waffles. Don't try waffles. Those waffles, oh. McVeigh's waffles, oh God, Lord. Don't want it. They're too good. You end up eating yourself into a coma. Just don't do it, man. You know? To everyone in chat that if you need clothes of Valentine's, put it in the... Oh, you could have put that in the fashion area as well, but that's fair. That's alright. That is fair. Look so good. Make them occasionally, and they don't look that good. Oh, they don't look as good. Do you know what? McSteffels, I have to say, the things that McSteffels has made in regards to like cooking and stuff like that, she has absolutely perfected. And I have tried. I have tried to make the things that McSteffels, like I said, she makes this like breakfast muffin, which is like a folded omelet inside a muffin with a slice of plastic cheese. And sometimes we have like a hash brown in there as well. And it's very similar to the way that they do in McDonald's. But the McDonald's ones are shit. They're just shit. They're just shit. I've never really enjoyed them. And when McSteffels was saying, oh, I make these things, I was like, all right. But then she made them and I was like, oh my fucking God. Like, it's a mandatory thing that when we meet up, that she makes them in the morning. She makes breakfast muffins in the morning. It has to be done. Unless, of course, she's making pancakes. And then, you know. But I tried making the breakfast muffin because I was like, oh, I woke up on like a Wednesday or something like that. And I was like, oh, I really fancy a breakfast muffin. I really, really fancy a breakfast muffin. I'll make myself a breakfast muffin. Fucking shit. Shit. I was garbage. I consider myself an all-right cook. I'm not a fucking chef like Classic Chunk. Do you know what I mean? I'm not a chef, but I'm an all-right cook.
It's alright.
But it was just gash. It was terrible. Oh my lordy. Oh my lordy. Of all the things I could have said when these beautiful individuals came in. Ladies and gentlemen and all genders outside and in between, delve deep into your pits of popcorn and throw them at the raiders. Throw them. Oh my lordy. Hello, gum and potato. Oh my lordy. We do come in potato paste. I appreciate the potato paste. Oh my lordy, it's the beautiful, the glorious, the exquisite, the wonderful chum and happy-go-lucky scamp. It's Colo.
Subscribed, most kind.
And all of these exquisite, wonderful beings. I will get to you, beautiful individuals. Thank you so much for all these followers. I don't like to call people out just in case they're lurking, but you're very welcome on in. Come on in. Have wonderful times. Hello, Filth Wizard, you delight. Just finished eat this fin. Oh, you're in an emotional state and you decided to come here. You fools. You fools! Heard you like making tea in the microwave? What? 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 The only thing a microwave is good for is being a glorified bread bin.
It seems you fell over.
Seems you fell up. What? Huh? What? Valentine's Day isn't January the 15th. It's definitely not. Based on a burlesque superstition. In Hull, though, it's not Valentroll the forecast. It is good floor shit. Oh my God, Kerjo. I can't believe you still have that. I can't believe you still have that.
You subscribed. Most kind.
No. No, okay, hold on. Right, before this hype train...
Panda to Mago. Panda to it. Panda to it.
Is that a brat train I spy?
No, it's definitely not. I don't know why the TTS didn't work for you, Kerjo, but it apparently didn't.
You followed me. Ooh, little stalker.
Right, chums, let's take a moment. Right, first of all you beautiful individuals, hi, how's it going? I'm Valen Vane, Vane by name, Vane by nature. As you can see, excessive amounts of mirrors. That is a hand puppet of me. This is a giant life-size crocheted model of me. And, this is a Barbie of me. Yes, I'm just Ken. Well, that's an entirely different thing. But anyway.
Hey, yo. I'm Goldine.
Yeah, that's me as Goldine. That's a thing that occurred. Friends, if you are new here, two things you need to know about this channel. I'm sure that Colo has actually warned you about this, but just in case she hasn't, all right? Two things you need to know about this channel. One, you're not allowed to apologize. Faux pas, individuals, faux pas. Instead of saying sorry, try saying thank you. Instead of saying sorry, I'm late, say thanks for waiting. Instead of saying sorry, I'm such a burden, say thanks for being there for me. It'll make you a much more positive individual. Two, and this is the important bit, if you're under the age of 18, I have to ask you to leave, all right? I am a colossal filth wizard. I talk about rumpy, pumpy, bumping uglies all of the time. And as a result, come back when you're 18. If you're under the age of 18, disappear off, have a wonderful time. They're just cleaning each other. They're just cleaning each other. Calm yourself. They're just cleaning each other. All right? Good Lord. What is wrong with you people? Friends, on that note, I'm assuming that everyone under the age of 18 has left, and just letting everyone know, we treat hype trains in this channel, we treat them like impromptu erections. If you leave it alone, it'll go away, okay? If you leave it alone, it'll go away. You don't have to worry about it. Just leave it alone, it'll be gone. Okay? We good? We're all right? We're all fine and dandy? We're happy-go-lucky scamps? All right, then. Hello, it's Colo. Can I get another shout-out for Hello, it's Colo, please?
Yeah,
because that...
subscribed. Most kind.
What have I just said? Extra Penguin! What have I just said? This is not the leaving it alone.
Oh, you cheeky devil.
Stupedia is being far too kind.
And you're donating. Stupedia, donate. Oh, you found the new dono goal. That is the... People, go and check out the beautiful, the exquisite Hello, it's Colo. Hello, it's Colo is one of my dear, dear friends. Absolutely glorious. Please be aware, Hello, it's Colo is a mostly PG stream. Mostly PG stream, so please don't go in there and say fucking bollocks. All right, don't do that. Don't do that. Just the mostly, exactly. You might get spanked with a spatula. You might enjoy it. PG adjacent. Yeah, that's a good way of putting it, Coriana. That's a good way of putting it. PG adjacent. We are the opposite of that. We are so far away from PG that PG is but a dot in the distance. A tiny little dot. Hello, PG. You know? There are spatulas. There's a lot of spatulas. A lot of spatulas. It's all good.
Stalker.
Thank you so much for all these follows, by the way, friends. I really, really appreciate them. Friends, if you've been gifted a sub...
Panda to my ego. Panda to it. Panda to it.
Further to what Valen said, if you do have an erection that doesn't go away when you leave it alone,
stalker.
please seek medical advice.
It's true. It's true. If it doesn't leave it alone, if it doesn't go away when you leave it alone, Steve, please seek all of those things. Thank you very much, P-Max. Oh my lordy. All of those people, all those people that have been subscribing, I see you. I will inscribe your name upon the mirror vein, but I realize that the hype trains are happening, and I know what you people are like. All right. I will inscribe your names upon the mirror vein. How is everything happening at the same time?
Valen, it's Colo you have to thank for me arriving here 4 years ago.
Oh God, Colo, why did you bring Biohazard here? I've been trying to get rid of him for 4 years. 4 whole years. Why would you do this?
Far too kind. Confound them.
Damn it, Stupedia! Thank you so much, you beautiful individual. If you got ego emotes, throw... This happens every single time. Every single time Colo comes around here. Chaos! Chaos, ridiculous chaos. Friends, if you are... Colo, first of all, you beautiful individual, you and anybody else who happens to be in your wonderful community, if you need to disappear off, grab a snaffly treat, some delightful beverage, perhaps, go and just chill the hell out because you've been streaming and, you know, you don't want to zen out and stuff. Go do your thing. I really appreciate you. Thank you so much for bringing your people over. I really appreciate it. I will do my best to look after them, the little chaos gremlins that they happen to be, but I appreciate it. I appreciate it. Friends, I will inscribe your name upon the mirror vein. By having your name upon the mirror vein, it means you get access to my personal Snapchat. Not a bum Snapchat, you cheeky devils. That's for tier 4 subscribers only. And of course, you get access to all the sexy little emotes. But the most important thing is you gotta roll over every morning, look in the mirror, go, God, I look rough. But goddamn, do I make rough look good. Ooh, sexy. Ooh, yes, meow. You know? It's the only way to do it. Friends, if you do not know me, I am Valen Vane. I am a hedonist extraordinaire. I believe that life is all about pleasure. And pleasure does not have to be immoral or unethical. You can thoroughly enjoy pleasure in the ways that you would like. So most people think of the wonders of Dorian Gray and the drug-fueled orgies that he had. However, that might not be your pleasure. If your pleasure is sitting on a delightful sofa, reading a good book with an open fire and a delightful cat sat upon your nap, sat upon your lap, then that is your pleasure. Go, Colo, go. Thank you so much, you beautiful individual. Oh my lordy, Colo, you have a founder's badge. Just taking a moment there. You have a founder's badge. You're glorious. You're wonderful. You're spectacular. Thank you very much for bringing your chaos. I really appreciate it. Go and deal with your emotions. All those people that need to deal with your emotions, please go and deal with your emotions. I have played this game. I know how emotional it is. And I am a withered husk of a human being.
You
All right?
subscribed. Most kind.
Thalamus! Will you do the fandango? Sign your founders badges. Exactly. That's how long you've known me. Oh, good lord. And also, I am so excited to you moving closer to me. Not like just closer. Closer means that we can go party. No friends. I will not be taking photos. Colo is a delightful individual who has a very mostly PG reputation. She cannot be seen in photographs with me. I am a scoundrel and a gad and a rapscallion. People look at me with nothing but suspicion and arousal. People, thank you so much for the hype train, you glorious individuals. If you've got hype train emotes, please throw them out. And I'd say a massive thanks to all those people that subbed, that gifted sub, that threw all those cheeky little bitties out there. I will inscribe all the names on the mirror vein, but I'll do it later. I'll do it after I finish stream. You cheeky devils, all right? All of the choo-choo. Oh my lordy, you have cheeky little ducks. You got cheeky little ducks. Or are they baby swans? Are they ugly ducklings? Are they ugly ducklings wearing shades? Are they baby swans? Does anyone know where the vet is? Because these swans are sick. Oh. And this is what happens when my mind goes faster than my filter does. There it is. Just throwing it right up there. That happened. That was an occurrence. Friends, if you've been gifted a sub, please say a massive... There's a filter. There is a mild filter. Please say a massive thank you to the person that subbed. Thank you so much to all the people that subbed, that give us sub through all the bitties out there. I will inscribe all of those names on the mirror vein. As you can see, we've done this for a long period of time with all the mirrors on the wall and stuff like that. By having your name on the mirror vein, it means you get access to my personal Snapchat, not a bum Snapchat. We've talked about this. And of course, you get access to all the sexy little emotes. But the most important thing is you got to roll over every morning, look in the mirror. Oh God, I look rough. But God damn, do I make rough look good. Ooh, sexy. Oh, yes, meow, you know? And thank you very much for all those people that have stuck around from the raid. I really appreciate it, you know? Someone clip that. Oh, please don't. We're good. We're all right. We're all right with it. It's fine. It's not a problem. Ladies and gentlemen and all genders outside and between, 8 minutes ago, Zooty Booty redeemed a praise the mods. Could you do me a massive favor and throw out some mod loves in the channel? You can use any mod loves from my channel or anybody else's channel. I know that Colo has got some glorious mod loves. If you would like to throw some potato mod loves out there, I would very much appreciate it. Say a thank you to my glorious moderators. Also to all glorious moderators. I know that Colo's moderators are quite glorious themselves.
Yeah,
so
subscribed. Most kind.
Sam, you cheeky devil, coming back for the 38 months. You know the routines there, but first, mod loves, all of the mod loves. Mods, thank you so much for all that you do. Thanks so much for being here. Thanks so much all that you do in and out of stream, because I know that you support me in ways that many people can only guess. Like Biohazard, he wakes me up by existing near me. Sam, your name's only inscribed once on this one. Sam, your name is now inscribed on the back of the mirror vein, as is only available to you because you were literally the only person that ever did it a long time ago, and now I will only do it for you. I'd like to say it's favoritism, but it's just not. You know the routine. By having your name on the mirror vein, it means you get access to my personal Snapchat, not a bum Snapchat. Of course, you get access to all the sexy little emos, but the most important thing is you got to roll over every morning, look in the mirror, and go, God, do I look rough? But God damn, do I make rough look good? Ooh, sexy. Oh, yes, meow, you know? Oh, my lordy. Right. You're going to get called out, of course. Of course. You cheeky devil. What was I doing before all of this? I don't even know. Well, we were looking at Gillian Anderson's vulva dress is what we were looking at. Gillian Anderson, also known as Scully from The X-Files, or the mom from Sex Education. wore a vulva dress to the Golden Globes, and it looked fucking amazing. So that was the last thing you talked about, and that was unfortunately why everyone came in on me saying the word gash. It's just like Colo comes in with this mostly PG community, and I'm like, fucking gosh. Just, you couldn't write this shit, really. You could not write this shit. Oh, hold on. Oh, I also so my partner is a member of the community called McSteffels, and again, before everybody came in, it was. So somebody in the community, I think it was Stupedia, called us Valfuls, as in, you know, when you combine the name together. They called us Valfuls, all right? I sent a message to my darling explaining this situation, and McSteffels has replied. Colo said the F word on stream. Are we talking about the same? Are we talking about the same F word? Are we talking about the same F word? First things first. Yeah, let me show you the Golden Globes dress. Yeah, I'll show you in a second. Right, hold on. On purpose? Intentionally? The same word? Not falafel? Uziban, how you doing? Fractions? See you later, Mr. Nix. Thank you so much for stopping by. I really appreciate it. Level 14 hype train will make you do it. Level 14 hype train? Level 14 hype train. Music, shut the fuck up. I'm not surprised that she said fuck. I'm not surprised that she said fuck. If you had a level 14, level 15 hype train, maybe, I am not surprised by any stretch of the imagination that she swore. I've met Colo in a social atmosphere and we swore all the time, so it was great. But I'm not surprised that she swore. It did, however, I will say, the first time that like we went out for like an afternoon tea, which was great. And hearing Colo swear like in casual conversation weirded me out for a little while. I was like, what is this? What's going on here? But it was funny. Right. My darling McSteffels has responded. So the TLDR is, we were called, you know, when people join names together, we were called Valfuls. And then I was like, no, it's like Valfuls is like a German waffles. Do you know what I mean? It's like, oh, the Valfuls. The best thing in the morning is the Valfuls. One thing that I really like to chow down on is Valfuls in the morning, you know? And that's what I said to McSteffels. But she has responded. And I have not heard this, so I don't know what this sounds, what she said. I hope she doesn't say anything TOS, but she has said that it is all okay. So
I hate everything about this. Particularly the fact that it is Monday and my week has begun with waffles being tarnished in this way. I'm quite fond of waffles. So, Stupedia's days are numbered. Jesus fucking Christ.
You heard it here first, friends. You heard it here first. Don't hurt me, McDonald's. Don't hurt me. That is the voice of my darling. Oh, that was amazing. That was amazing. I need to respond, don't I? Thank you, darling, for your response. I very much appreciate it. Stupedia is currently desperately trying to find someone to hide them. He's like, don't hurt me, McSteffels. Don't hurt me. Oh, McSteffels is there. They're in. I don't even have to send this. You're literally here in chat. I'll just say I love you. Love you, bye. Mwah. Love your smoochy face. McSteffels has a very smoochy face. All right, very smoochy face. It's grand. Let's put the music back on. You know? It was nice meeting you before you perish. Too late. Found them. Flee! Flee, Stupedia! Flee, quickly! Quickly, flee! I can't believe you don't like Valfuls, darling. I can't believe you don't like Valfuls. All of the Valfuls. Look what we did, chat. We ruined waffles for Paw McSteffels. It's alright. I'm sure that we can... Okay, question, friends. Breakfast Valfuls or potato Valfuls? Alright? Do you know what? We're making a poll. We're making a poll right now. New poll. Valfuls. Breakfast or potato? 3 minutes? 3 minutes will do. Which kind of... What type of Valfuls do you like, friends? What type of Valfuls do you like? Are you a potato Valful person? Third option, yes. No, you've got to decide. You've got to decide. There is no time. You need to decide. Friends, you cheeky devils. Decide, are you a potato Valful? Or can we just not? No, it's too late now, darling. It's too late now. Friends, tell you. I did, however, show them the picture of the amazing pancakes that you made. And then salivated quite excessively on stream. Just letting you know. Just letting you know that happened, alright? Just letting you know. Okay? Everyone was then there was a mix of awe and frustration at the fact that people loved them so much and then wanted pancakes. You know? Then wanted pancakes. Tough choice, exactly, right? Potato is potato. But then breakfast Valfuls. You know? You've been raided by the potato community, so it might be slightly skewed. Viz Major, that is true. That is true. They were damn good at pancakes. Well, I was saying that I like those pancakes, but they, generally speaking, the style of pancake is not my favorite style of pancake. But you made them, and I went back for like third helping. Do you know what I mean? I went for 3, and then another 3, and then maybe if it was just great. But do you know what the best thing is, McSteffels? Is the fact that the toasting machine you made me actually has a Valfuls option. So we could make Valfuls. We can actually do that. We could make Valfuls here when you next come and visit. Okay? I am gonna get murdered. I like my Valfuls powdered. Powdered Valfuls? No, 9. What is a powdered Valful, Nibirin? I've come from Color Stream, but I'm afraid breakfast Valfuls.
Hand it to it!
Oh!
Ah, McStuffles, hope you are well, my partner in crime. The streaming not as good without you on camera.
Rude? Rude. Just rude. Alright? I feel like potato Valfuls should be sandwiched between the breakfast Valfuls. Now that is a bold fucking call, and I like it. I like the way that I like the cut of your jib there, Kerjo. I like the cut of your jib. Also, didn't we say there was Valfuls merch? There's no Valfuls merch. Abby Stabby, can you make myself and McSteffels as potato as breakfast waffles? Well, we'll find out in a few seconds' time. Could you make an illustration of myself and McSteffels as potato waffles? Potato Valfuls. 61% of you said potato, and 39% of you said breakfast. That is the skew that we're going for there. So you would want as potato waffles. I suppose the great thing about potato waffles is you can have potato waffles at any time of the day. They're easy to make. They're easy to cook. A potato waffle sandwich is like a chip butty, but with more structure. You know, I can get on board it. I can get on board it. You know, this right after a cola red. You said they bought potatoes. The potatoes are glorious. I'm going to have some potatoes post
Panda to
stream.
my ego. Panda to it. Panda to it.
I'm going to ban you from having breakfast muffins.
You can't do this to me. The breakfast muffins are my lifeblood. How will I survive? How will I survive without the breakfast muffins? This is that you
Panda
can't.
to
You
my
can't
ego.
actually. No.
Panda to it.
You
Panda
can't do
to
this to me.
it.
Yes. Yes, I can.
I feel outraged by this. How dare you? How dare you, darling? How dare you? Love of my life, light of my existence, beauteous breakfast waffle. How dare you hold me to ransom? How dare you hold me to ransom over the breakfast muffin, not the breakfast waffle, the breakfast muffin? How dare you? Ah. Oh, you fucked it. I did. I came here to have a good time, and they are feeling so attacked right now. So attacked. Ah. Don't stick your hand in the toaster. What is a potato? What is a pounded
Panda to my
waffle?
ego. Panda to it. Panda to it.
McStuffles, go on, don't stop there. Push the knife in more. Ban him from sex and tea.
First of all, I make a killer cup of tea. All right. I make a killer cup of tea. I can make a fucking great cup of tea. Make it just the way that McStuffles likes it. And I'm not going to continue that sentence. Because I am live on the internet. So, Brenda is not a fan of German Valen. Oh, listen here, sunshine. Sassy Valen. Shake your bling bling thing over there. You can fine. Speak to the hand because the face ain't home. Leave a message after the tone bleep. Speak to the elbow because you ain't worth the extension. You know, I can be sassy. I can be sassy. All right. You know. Mixed Devils, you deserve to be treated like a queen. Mixed Devils does get treated like a queen. I put fucking red carpet in the hallway and everything. With Cola's community, it's not a surprise. No surprise. Breakfast waffles are nice, but potato waffles, right? Right? Shots fired. You could go make waffles instead since you love them so much. I mean, waffles, you know? But breakfast muffins are infinitely better. Breakfast muffins are infinitely better than the waffles. Because breakfast muffins, you know? Cool. It's the only way to do it. Infinite access. I'm being mocked by my wife because she didn't know that I'd never seen Rocky Horror Picture Show. So when she said Valen is like the transvestite from Transylvania, I had no idea. Infinite access. First of all, amazing news from your wife. I will happily take that as the greatest of compliments because 100%. 100%. I'm just a sweet transvestite from transsexual Transylvania. That was very much one of my greatest awakenings.
You fell over.
I don't understand why. Oh, no, I do understand why it does that. Why is 200? Oh, shit. Did I not delete that? Whoops. Thank you so much for the 200 little panderings. I'm going to head off. Might sound weird, but Colo stream emotionally exhausted you. Valentine's Day is just around the corner. Thinking on everyone like Groundhog Dog. And we are doing it. We've got, like, new merch and everything. We've got new merch for Valentine's Day. Like, thank you so much, Kojo. If you need to disappear off. Thank you so much for the 200 little panderings. I really, really appreciate it. Let me just quickly edit because I've realized that my Blip. Blip. Realized that my thing was all wrong. But yeah, you go do what you need to do, you glorious being. Thank you so much. I really appreciate it. But I don't think that it's weird that you were emotionally exhausted by Colo's stream, because I have played What Remains of Edith Finch.
Most kind.
Max, thank you very much for giving that sub to Semba. I'll be with you in 2 seconds. I just need to find the fucking thing that I'm doing, because it's the thing that I'm... Do not... Oh, right, okay. Disable. Disable. Okay, cool. Just fixing the bot, friends. Fixing the bot. We're all good. We're okay. Max, thank you so much for giving that sub to Semba. Semba! I will inscribe your name upon the mirror of Vane. Once I've caught up with all of the others that I've got to do. By having your name upon the mirror of Vane, it means you get access to my personal Snapchat, not a bum Snapchat, you cheeky devil. And of course, you get access to all the sexy little emotes. But the most important thing is you got to roll over every morning, look in the mirror, go, God, I look rough. But god damn, do I make rough look good. Ooh, harra, sexy. Ooh, yes, meow, you know? Painted lady, are you still here, you beautiful bean? Are you still here? I have your bum Snapchat. Oh. Don't be saying that. People will be after you. People will be after you for the bum Snapchat, you know? You are still here. 24 minutes ago, you redeemed a whimsical fact, you glorious bean. 24 minutes ago, you redeemed a whimsical fact, and the chaos got it taken away. Got it whipped out from under us, all right? I will give you your whimsical fact. Where's the whimsical fact I want? There we go. Whimsical fact about sex. Did you know for the record, the world record for the most amount of female orgasms is held by a cisgendered woman who managed to have 134 orgasms in a single hour? That's a hell of a lot of big O's. I don't understand whether that was like whether they included multiple orgasms or whether that was just one orgasm, stop, next orgasm, stop. That averages over 2 a minute. Over 2 a minute. There you go. She was knackered, yeah. And I can't imagine that it was particularly, like, pleasurable after a while. You get to a point where surely things just feel a little raw, you know? There you go. There's your whimsical fact about sex. What am I doing? This one. I had to meet the person who had to count them all. Could you imagine the game of me? Could you imagine? Just sat there with a clicker going, yeah? This one? No. Yeah? Another? Okay, yeah. Another? All right, okay, cool. What? Now? Yeah. 2? Okay, yeah. Could you imagine? I bet they took it really seriously as well. I bet they took it super seriously. They were just like, yeah. Okay, yeah, no. That was one? Okay, no. Oh, I misclicked. I'll have to do, we can't start again. Right, okay. I'll just wait for the next. So that's that one. Okay, now. Okay. Like, real lot. Oh, I love it. I love it. But Infinite Access, I mean, I would strongly recommend that you do watch Rocky Horror Picture Show because it's fucking amazing. And it also explains a lot about my existence as a human being. But I please tell your wife that I very much appreciate the compliment of being compared to the sweet transvestite. I very much appreciate it. I actually run a kinky cabaret, an erotic cabaret, and there is a very strong Rocky Horror feel to that cabaret. We do it twice a year. It's called Ken. I'm just Ken. It's twice a year. We call it Ken. It stands for Kinky Erotic Nature, but it's just because I wanted to call a nightclub after an actual person's name. Let's not even lie about it. Let's not even lie about it, you know? Oh, Killer Man Christ, right? It's been a while since I tuned in, but I'm so happy the bar of this stream still remains. Oh, that's all right, Salamoose. Your life always has to come first. As always, your life always has to come first. How's it going, Sway? How you doing? How's it going? Are you okay? Probably not. I don't know whether it's excessive amounts of caffeine or just excessive amounts of energy. I'm on board it. I'm good. I'm all right. Do you know what I mean? That's already there in your house. It doesn't count. Do I need help? Possibly. Blink twice if McSteffels will absolutely skin me alive and wear my skin as a coat. It's a very sexy coat, though. It was the threat of loss of breakfast muffins that finally broke him. You don't understand. You do not understand how fucking good these breakfast muffins are. All right? I am not a foodie. I am not a foodie by any stretch of the imagination. 90% of my diet is bread and pizza. I am not a food person by any stretch of the imagination. But there is a level of these breakfast muffins that just... There is a level of salivation that is... I'm salivating just now. Thinking about them. Thinking about them. The Ken website is working. No, it's down for repairs at the moment, unfortunately. But it will be back up and running. It will be back up and running. All right. You don't understand. You don't understand. I don't salivate for fucking anything. Well. Anyway. Muffins is just an excuse to eat cake for breakfast, and I approve. No, like breakfast muffins, right? So breakfast muffins, I don't know why it's the same everywhere, but in the UK, it's like a bread. It's like a circular bread. It's not like a sweet thing. But, I mean, I would also eat cake muffins for breakfast. I've had everything for breakfast. Noodles, cake, pizza. Steamed vegetables. Breakfast, first meal of the day. Do you know what I mean? So I should probably watch the Rocky Horror Picture Show thing. Yes, but Infinite Access. But watch the original. Don't watch the remake of it. Tyler? Gay? Naturally. We're all gay here. I'm afraid I only speak English, friend. Are you referring to me being gay? I'm okay with this. I'm perfectly alright with it. Oh, is it a question? Are you asking me whether I'm gay? Are you interested? Is that what's going on? Are you intrigued by my excessive level of sexual ardor? Is that what's happening? Is that what you're all for? You know? By all means, if you can speak in English, I'll be able to understand better, because as a British person, I am completely ignorant of all other languages, because that tends to be the way that these things work, you know? You know? Will I be tortured if you ask nicely? I'm all about this. Who gave Val an energy drink? I don't know. I'm just buzzing today. Do you know what? Today's been one of those days where my brain has been really bouncy, and I've been able to get loads of little tasks done because they're quick and easy, and I can just like, right, get this done, get this done, get this done, and I've not been able to go on it. Do you know what I mean? It means you are gay. Okay. I'm all right with this. Technically speaking, bisexual, but yeah, or pansexual. But, you know, we're on board it. Today we learned something. It's true, we did. Your way of announcing your new sexuality to the world. Huzzah! We like it. I like the way you just came in and announced a sexuality. Gay! Thought you were just sexual. Yes. Just, I refer to my sexuality as yes. So, what's your sexuality, Valen? Yes. Well done, us. Let's go. I'm a colossal pervert, Blackadder. Animal, vegetable, or mineral, I'll do anything to anything. Are you gay or a lesbian? To be fair, I'm probably more a lesbian. I have far more feminine traits than I do, like, masculine traits, you know? So, yeah, I'd probably align more with the lesbian element of it than anything else. My partner is a cisgendered woman, so lesbian kind of works quite nicely there, you know? Do you do any VA? Because if you don't, you really should. I don't really do any voice acting. No, Lady Manga. I do when we are role-playing stuff. Like when we're doing like roleplay stuff, or when we're like in games, I tend to do voiceovers if there isn't already a voiceover, but not specifically. Do you know what I mean? You're a lesbian as well? Way! We like it. All people should be celebrated for their joyous, joyous sexualities, you know? Call them English muffins in the US. What do you call them across the pond? Just muffins. We just call them muffins. Do you know what I mean? For the gay! Exactly. We literally have merchandise for this. Where are you for the gay? Let me show you our amazing merchandise, friends. For the gay! For what more do you need than a knight in shining armor riding into the battle with a rainbow sword? You need nothing more, for it is for the gay. It is the only way to be, you know? You know? I'm gonna whip down a wee bit. For the gay. Lesbian's pretty cool. I thought I was straight, and turns out I was gay all along, right? I'm all about the sexuality being a spectrum and just being attracted to whoever you're attracted to. Because what does it matter, right? Realistically speaking, what does it actually matter? Lee Nightingales, how you doing? How's it going? All for the gay. I'm gay for men, gay for women, gay for non-binary people, gay for otherwise identifying creatures, just gay. All of the gay. Speaking of queers, I'm Ace. How you doing, Weird Doll? How you doing? Welcome on in. We love Ace people here as well. All about it. Screams in asexual. Come on in. You might be the opposite end of the spectrum of sexuality to me, because as I previously discussed, my sexuality is yes. But yeah, we're all about it. You still have it? Oh yeah, Sway. It's great. I fucking love it. Fucking love it. That t-shirt is amazing. Hello all. Edibles delivered and I'm here. How's it going, Barb Dreams? How you doing? Oh, do we have something for the asexuals as well? Where are you? There you are. It's more impressive in black, but we have an entire collection of this is me actually publicizing myself. Jesus Christ, look at this shit. Look at that. We have an asexual t-shirt. Asexual. For all of our wonderful asexual friends. Had another sexuality crisis. Apparently my sexuality is anyone that fucks with gender. Fair. Fair. Do you have a boyfriend or a girlfriend? I have a partner who is a woman. Proud of you. Thank you very much. We have a whole load of them. So we've got asexual, monogamous, homos where the heart is, frying pan sexual, incubi sexual, succubi sexual, concubine sexual, polyamorous, non-binary. My favorite one at the moment, though, is definitely this one. The gay agenda. There's 3 items on the gay agenda. All right, friends. 3 items on the gay agenda. Love who you want to love. Yep, we're all on board that one. Yeah, it's great. It's cool. Celebrate people being themselves. Fucking great. We're on board it. 110%. Be left alone to live my life. Ah, shit. We always get stuck on that last one. Always get stuck on that last one. God, confound it. All right. Probably the best ace match I've seen. I appreciate that. Thank you very much. Yeah, these are our sexualities. We have a whole load of different things, but these as we're talking about sexuality, I'm not gonna rub all of my merchandise in your face, but these are the ones that are sexuality driven, you know? Love the succubi, incubi, sexual ones. Yeah. And for me, gender is meaningless. We have non-binary. For a cheeky bit of ramen, you know? You know? Someone needs to go check hell. All about it. Such good designs. Thank you very much. I really appreciate it. Though I've put a lot of work and money into the designs. These designs are, well, most of these designs are done by Abby Stabby, who does all of our like emotes and stuff like that. And yeah, it's just good. It's just good fun. Good fun. Figured out I'm ace when people tell me that when they see attractive people, they mean they are hot in a I want to bone them way. I met them and say, oh, pretty paintings or art. Oh, I love that, Lauren Low Budget. I love that. You're currently wearing your little troll panda hoodie. I love that. I really appreciate that. Thank you so much. Oh, you people throwing support at me and stuff. Gosh, darn it. You cheeky devils, yo. Valentine's, you open to slight edit to the language in your mercy? What do you mean, Lady Manga? For Valentine's Day? Valentine's Day is the day that I date the community. I date the entire community. We all go on a date. I dress all suited and booted, and I expect you to dress all suited and booted too. We have a page in the Discord where people can picture pictures of themselves if they feel comfortable to do so. Do you know what I mean? The autocorrect had got me in eventually, you know. Same. Brave Emily Tentacle, how you doing? First of all, Brave Emily Tentacle, your name is amazing. Welcome on in. How you doing? I realized I'm Demi when I was actually like, okay, they are hot. But is there anything behind it? Because I didn't want to just jump their bones. Yeah, my thing has always been, I've never been good at labels. There's actually a fucking hilariously. So I have a YouTube video. Let me get it up. I have a YouTube video dedicated to labels. Or dedicated to what's it called? Let me pull up my little channel. View your channel. But what do they mean? So this YouTube video that I'm sticking in the channel now, in the chat now, that is the definition of various different sexualities. Okay, I actually spoke to an LGBTQI lecturer, Babbling Goat, who is fucking legendary, and I appreciate him very, 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 very much. And yeah, it's all about the different sexualities. So it's like asexual, autosexual, bisexual, straight, gay/lesbian, pansexual, omnisexual, queer, and also pomosexual, P-O-M-O-sexual, which is the label for people who don't like labels. I fucking hate that exists. I hate it. I hate the fact that the LGBTQIA, the wonderful alphabet mafia, who I support so dearly, has created a label for people who don't like labels. Confound them! Confound them! You know? No, I just don't like the word want in the agender shirt. Love who I want to love. That's fair enough. I like it. Or are you just saying love who I love? Is that what it is? Is that what the edit you would make? I would have to, it might be a pain to recreate it entirely, but I will possibly see what I can do. I can't say it'll be very far up the list. You don't like labels? Then you're this label. Exactly. Exactly. It's like they're trolling. Exactly, right? It's outrageous. That whole dynamic of label. Because for me, it's just love who you love. Do you know what I mean? You love whoever you are attracted to. So long as it's all between consenting adults. The fuck does it matter? The fuck does it matter? Do you know what I mean? The saying goes, you can't help you fall in love with. Exactly. So it's like, it doesn't matter. If it's all between consenting adults, if everyone involved is consenting, they're over the age of 18, they're all having a good time, then what the fuck does it matter? I've never been in a scenario where I've wanted to define myself with a label of sexuality. Like, and I respect the fact that labels are very, very useful for people who are discovering about themselves. They're learning about themselves. They're learning about who they're attracted to, where they fit within themselves, within society, within their social groups, that kind of thing. For me, I've never needed that. I've never needed any of that. I'm just like, I'm attracted to this person. This person is attracted to me. Cool, let's go do the rumpy pumpy bumping uglies. You know? Like, that shit's never been a problem for me. So I've never really considered it. I'm just like, hey, I'm attracted to you. You're not attracted to me? That's cool. That's not a problem. We can still be friends because I don't get funny about that sort of thing. But you are attracted to me. Game on, game on. You know? Okay, Cupid is amazing for the LGBTQIA plus beans. The explanations of what it means is educating me a bunch more. Oh, that's really cool, Death by Muffin. That's really, really cool. I didn't even realize that was a scenario. You know? Elite Warriors of the Rainbow Brigade. Achiosexual? I don't know that one. How's it going, Her Majesty? How you doing? Whenever I argue with my dad, he always gets stuck on the idea that it's a dice, and I'm like, no, I didn't choose. I just like who I like. Oh, like it's a gamble? Is that what you're referring to, Lady Manga? Are you kidding me? Stupedia. Wow. That happened. McSteffels, are you still here, my love? Okay. Definitely need to run. Running now. I'm going to refund your Smolder, Stupedia. I'm just going to refund that for the moment. McSteffels might have disappeared off. Levers can be good at training wheels to help identifying yourself. Can you understand yourself without them? Sure. Do people find them helpful? Yeah, exactly. Which is the reason why when people ask me am I sexual, I'll likely say bisexual or pansexual, one of the two. But in regards to like me, I'm just like, yeah, I like who I like. I'm attracted to who I'm attracted to. For various different reasons. Sometimes it's aesthetics. I'm a very aesthetically driven person. Sometimes it's their personality, you know? With McSteffels, it's pretty much everything. Not gonna lie to you. Not gonna lie to you. Achiosexual, when people can experience a sexual attraction but is uncomfortable and doesn't like it being reciprocated. That's interesting. That's interesting. It's improved massively. Oh, wow. Cool. Labels are mainly to communicate to others. In my head, I am an amorphous blob, so none of it really matters. Exactly, right? Just ask them when they decided to be straight. Yeah. When did you decide to be gay? When did you decide to be straight? Oh, I don't, because that's just normal. Is it? It's normal for you, but for me, it's not. You know? One of those scenarios. If you're still here, it's too late. Yeah. And I'll show you. I'll show you what Stupedia has created. I really like this strawberry, by the way. Achiosexual sounds like a trauma response. Potentially, but we've got to be very careful about that kind of terminology, Authenticator, because we do not want to invalidate other people's sexualities. Even by accident. So we've just got to be careful about, like, is there a potential that there is a trauma response in certain sexualities? There is always that potential. But that doesn't mean that it's not a valid sexuality in and of itself. That's between that person, any partners they may have, and any therapists they may choose to share that stuff with, you know? Just got to be careful not to invalidate other people's stuff, you know? How's it going, Divloy? How you doing? When you find a label description you feel comfortable with, the real struggle is trying to make other people understand that. Trying to find, find an example from their lives about something they can relate to the situation. Yeah, to a certain degree. There is... I think finding a label that you are comfortable with as a mode of communication is entirely fair. Bear with me 2 seconds, friends. God damn it. That's so annoying, but never mind. The labels are a communication device, effectively. Now, labels are a communication device, and that's grand, but at the end of the day, you've also got to remember you do not have to justify yourself. As much as you might want to for educational purposes, you don't have to. And as much as these people that you have conversations with might want you to, you don't have to. All right? You do not have to justify your existence. You don't have to justify who you love. You don't have to justify any of these things, you know? Excuse me. I realized I was bisexual at 31 years old. It was quite a brain fuck. I can imagine. I've just not questioned things too much. I have always found, especially when it comes to sexuality, the less you question, the easier everything is. If you just go, cool, I'm attracted to people, and these people are the people I'm attracted to. Because it always blew my fucking mind, all right? This is the bit that I struggled with when I was growing up, right? So people turn around and go, you're straight, or you're gay, or you're bisexual. You know, when I was growing up, the genders were very much in the binary as social understanding, not as in practicality, all right? Not as in actuality, should I say. The bit I always struggled with was straight people are not attracted to every single member of the opposite sex. Or a straight man is not attracted to every single woman. A straight woman is not attracted to every single man. A gay man is not attracted to every single man. A gay woman is not attracted to every single woman. As I understood it growing up, not taking into account genders outside of the binary, all right? So if that's the case, and a bisexual person is not attracted to every single person of every other gender, you know? So if that was the case, why the fuck does it matter whether you're straight, gay, or bi? Because you're not attracted to a gender, you're attracted to a person. Nothing else mattered. After I worked that out, nothing else mattered. It didn't matter. I was like, I'm attracted to this person. Because this is a person that I am attracted to. Maybe it's aesthetics, maybe it's their intellect, maybe it's the conversation we have, maybe it's the way that they make me feel emotionally. Do you know what I mean? You are not attracted to every single person of a specific gender. You are attracted to individuals within that gender. Or individuals within a variety of genders. So the labels don't fucking matter. And that person was biohazard. Oh, excuse me, I don't know what came over me there. Do you know what I mean? Like that was kind of where, like, I get it. I understand the labels are there for communication. I get that. I understand that labels are there for
yeah, you subscribed.
Learning.
Most kind.
Self-discovery.
This is not an interruption. I'd just like to say hello. As you were.
How's it going, Counterpoint Music, you beautiful being? Thank you very much for popping in and saying hi. I will inscribe your name upon the mirror vein momentarily. Well, actually, I'll do it now because we've stopped, but I will inscribe your name upon the mirror vein. I'm a bit behind at the moment, but I will inscribe your name upon the mirror vein. By having your name upon the mirror vein, it means you get access to my personal Snapchat. Not a bum Snapchat, you cheeky devil. And of course, you get access to all the sexy little emotes. Oh my lordy!
Kind.
Taken! Taken, you cheeky devil! What the fuck is this? Coming in just throwing out 5 gift subs like a condom in an orgy? Excuse me? Friends, if you've been gifted a sub by Taken, please say it's a massive thank you to Taken for those gifted subs there. You cheeky devil, you. God damn it. By having your names, I will inscribe all of your names on the mirror vein as well. Like I said, a bit behind, but I will inscribe them on the mirror vein. By having your names on the mirror vein, it means you get access to my personal Snapchat, not a bum Snapchat, you cheeky devil. And of course, you get access to all the sexy little emotes. But the most important thing is you go roll over every morning, look in the mirror, go, God, I look rough. But God damn, do I make rough look good? Ooh, sexy. Oh, yes, meow. You know? You know, you cheeky devils. Oh, and now my
filthy, I tell you.
They're just cleaning each other.
Filthy.
They're just cleaning each other. Calm yourself. They're just cleaning each other. Good lord. Good lord. God damn it. Thank you so much, Taken. Thanks so much, Counterpoint Music as well. I really appreciate it. Oh, it's supposed to be choice, not dice. Oh, they thought it was a choice. Yeah, that whole fucking concept of, oh, it's a choice. It's a choice. It's definitely not. It's definitely not. I can breathe for the time being. What I mean is labels don't apply when you end up having to explain to others why they don't apply, and that's a struggle. Oh, I see what you mean, Zana. But do you see, I don't ever think that's the case. Because when people turn around and go, oh, what do you mean labels don't apply? You've got to be one or the other. You've got to be one or the other. I'm like, why? Why do you have to be one or the other? Why do you have to fall into these categories? And they're like, oh, well, because you do. And I'm like, that sounds like a very compelling argument. You know? What time? Happy New Year! Happy New Year, Devloy! Was there... what? Why are you asking? You don't... There's a whole thing of me explaining it. Taken. But because it's you. Because it's you. Thanks, Wild Squeak. Thank you. Because it's you, I'll explain it. Basically, I've realized that I've got a whole load of emote slots that aren't being used. So this money goes towards our next selection of emotes. I'm basically going to message Abby Stabby and be like, hey, I want these emotes. This is how much money I have. Is that enough? So yeah, that's what the next thing is. Because I've got like, I don't know. How much goes to Zabs? All of it. All of this money will go to Abby Stabby to give to do the emotes, basically. To do the emotes. Labels like my phone with my benefit. That's fair. Exactly. I think that's what labels should be for. I think I get it with the communication side of things, but when people are like, people feel like you owe them, especially when it comes to sexuality, people feel like you owe them an explanation, and it's just like, no. Not a chance, Stupedia. Not a chance. It's terrible when you have an empty slot. I know, Devloy. It's terrible, right? Terrible. How you doing, Taken? How's it going, you beautiful bean? Right, I'm going to try and scroll down a wee bit and catch up. I think some people just want an ego boost sometimes. An ego boost. Like, I've had people of the same birth sex be like, you better not have a crush on me. And it's like, nah, you're good. Yeah, you're good. Oh, but that was a massive thing when I was in school, and it was like, oh, Valen's gay, Valen's gay, Valen's gay, and I was like, and they were like, oh, you better not try and shag me. And it was just like, why would I want to do that? That was, do you know what? That was probably where the thought process came from with like the fact that labels don't matter. People turning around and going, oh, Valen's gay, Valen's gay, Valen's gay. And I'm like, well, no, you're not attracted to every person. Like, you as a cisgendered boy are not attracted to every girl in this year group. You're attracted to specific people within this year group. I just happen to be attracted to a lot more variety than you are. Oh, Valen's gay, Valen's gay. And I'm like, actually, do you know what? It really just doesn't fucking matter. It just doesn't fucking matter. My experience, they're also confused about two heterosexual people of the opposite genders can just be friends. Oh yeah, Nivian, that whole thing is fucking audacity incarnate. You can't be friends with them. They're the opposite gender of you. Why? Well, you're opposite genders and you're both heterosexual, so you must be attracted to each other. What? What? Excuse me? You must be. Because that's the only way I can deal with the fact that I am have an unreasonable amount of sexual repression. So as a non-binary person, you can't have this friend. No. No, you're not allowed. You're only allowed friends of exactly the same gender as you. Unless you're gay. And then you can only have friends that are exactly not the same gender as you. People need to get a life. You know? May have left the door open. No, not the door. Just the one condom. Yeah, I've got a fair amount, to be fair. I got a lot of them. Got a lot of them going on there. You know? This is the thing when you run a fucking erotic cabaret. You get an awful lot of condoms to give out. We're alright. Don't you fret it. When it comes to the condom in the orgy, I can always provide more, you know? Recommend double chocolate. Good for crying over in my experience. Oh, excuse me. What was that? Just had a situation change to in the ice cream and loud music phase. That is fair. If that's what you need. If that's what you need, that is grand. Do it. Do what you need to do. My sympathies. That is never been in a relationship at all. Okay. I see. I see what's going on. Why do they always think they're good enough for you to do that? It's the entitlement. It's the entitlement. Human beings always have like a level of entitlement about it. I'm just going to ask, how does a person donate on Twitch? Ruins the surprise, but where's the button? Oh, I'm not going to tell you. I'm not going to tell you. How dare you? Where was I? Yeah, it's the entitlement. It's the thing of people being like, oh yeah, well, you are different to me, and therefore you owe me an explanation. You are different to what the society considers to be normal, therefore you owe me an explanation. Gotta head off to bed. No worries. See you later. Bye, Hazard. You take it easy.
Oh, you
Harry is being far too kind. Confound them.
Who gave them the link? Who gave them the link? Rick USA, come here, Chico. Friends, if you've got egos in, please, ego emotes, please throw them out now to say a massive thank you to my first name was taken. No regrets, Authentica. You confound you. Confound you, you cheeky devil. Taken, that is far too fucking kind, friend. That is far too fucking kind. Thank you so much. I really appreciate that. That escalated quickly, didn't it? Didn't it? Fucking hell. I better start thinking. I thought I'd have like a couple of weeks available to start thinking about what kind of emotes I wanted, but I suppose I should start thinking now, right? I have lived with a why are you friends with a girl for my entire conscious life. It's exhausting. Oh, taken 100%. And I know because I have literally witnessed it firsthand. I've witnessed you in that situation firsthand. It is fucking disgusting. Just like get over yourself. Jesus Christ. One of my friendships admittedly started with them being attracted to me, but we talked out and Gucci. Yeah. Oh, I've got a whole load of friends that I started off being attracted to and was just like, cool, this isn't a fucking thing. So I'm not going to ruin everything by being a dick about it. I'm just going to go, cool, this isn't a thing, and get on with my life. Continue being friends with them, you know? All my relationships have been weirdly orthodox. So everyone is going to look different, and relationship tropes are bullshit. I'm not going to lie to you. Every person that I've been in a relationship with, I have slept with within a week of meeting them. It's not been a problem. Do you know what I mean? It's like I've never really had that separation element. But then I've definitely been with people and been friends with them afterwards. So I know it's entirely possible to be able to turn around and be like, hey, I'm attracted to you, but this isn't a fucking thing. You know? Then you had transsexuals. Yeah, you had trans people involved, and it gets even more complicated. Yeah, it's that. I think it all comes down to that entitlement of people being like. I remember putting a TikTok out there a little while ago of. Excuse me, I'm still fucking stunned at the fact that Taken's just gone and fucking thrown this out there. God damn it, Taken! We can tell some stories. Oh god, yeah, right. Don't make a thing up. Thanks. Take it. Thanks. That was. What does this button do? Yeah. That was the thing. That was the thing you brought upon yourself. All right. Yeah, hated that. Yeah, hated that. That was the thing you brought upon yourself. You brought it upon yourself, friend. All right. God damn it. I can't remember what I was fucking saying now. Why must you make me punish myself with my own hubris? It exists, all right? It exists. Curiosity is a very dangerous thing in this channel. It's a very dangerous thing. You know? I can't remember what I was saying now. I can't remember what I was saying. My brain's dead. My brain's fucking goo. My brain's goo after everything that's just occurred. Jesus Christ. Oh my lord. Oh, and I am nearly streamed for fucking 4 hours. Right, friends, we're going to call it there. That's what we're going to do. We're going to call it. I realized we were in mid-conversation. My brain is fucking gooey. Oh my lordy. First of all, though, I'm going to give you a... Oh. First of all, I'm going to give a cheeky little shout out to Lady Cleo Cabaret, because if you like conversations like this, you'll fucking love Lady Cleo Cabaret. Lady Cleo Cabaret is a wonderful being, another cabaret performer, a wonderful human being who I love very, very dearly, and also indulges in questions and conversations like this. So if you like conversations like this, go check it out. You didn't mean to ruin it? Oh, you didn't ruin it. You didn't ruin it. Also, you know how I feel about apologies, so fuck you. But yeah, my brain's gooey. My brain's gooey, and I'm getting distracted very, very easily, as many of you have seen many times over. Many times over. But friends, we're gonna go raid somebody. We're gonna go throw some love at another delightful individual. If you could stick around for the raid, I would very, 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 very much appreciate it. Even if it's on like 5-10 minutes, to go throw some love at another glorious being. But before we go raid somebody, could you do me a massive, massive favor and throw out some mod loves in the channel? Say a massive thank you to those wonderful moderators for being here, for looking after us, both in and out of stream. They're glorious and beautiful, and we love them very, very, very dearly. While I have a quick look at who we can throw some love at. Mods, thank you so much for all that you do. Thanks so much for being here. Thanks so much for all that you do in and out of stream. I really, 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 genuinely, really appreciate it. You don't have to do this shit, and you still choose to, and it means the fucking world to me. It really does. It really does. All of the mod loves. Jasmine, you've come in just as we're ending, friend. Just as we're ending. Fear ye not. It is, we will take you to go see someone else who's glorious and beautiful and wonderful, and, let me have a cheeky little look. Oh, we could go see you. Oh, we haven't raided. We don't get to raid you very often. Do you know what? Let's go raid this person. Let's go raid this person. Because they are a glorious, glorious being. And they're always really cool and wonderful and spectacular, and they pop into the chat every so often, and every single time that I've seen them in anybody else's chat, they've always been super fucking wholesome and glorious and beautiful. So let's do that. Friends, if you are a subscriber, please copy and paste the first raid message. If you are not a subscriber, please copy and paste the second raid message. That's the first bot of vanity raid, bot of vein raid message for subscribers. The second bot of vein raid message for non-subscribers. I was going to take you to see somebody else who was just chatting, but this person's on and we don't get to raid them like fucking ever. So I would like to go throw them some love. How long have they been streaming? Yeah, let's go raid them. Let's go raid them. Let's go raid them. Friends, we're going to go raid Curly. We're going to go raid Curly. Curly is a wonderful, wonderful being who's just super happy and super cheery and super... like, friendly. Oh, the Discord is !dick sword, because it's me. But yeah, we're going to go raid Curly. Curly is an absolutely fantastic glory. Has been genuinely one of the most supportive people that I have ever seen. See you later, Taken. You take it easy. One of the most supportive people I've ever seen. Always seems to be in other people's chats. Always seems to be, like, bigging people up and looking glorious and spectacular. Look at them. They're glorious and beautiful and wonderful. And we love them very, very dearly. But yeah, they're playing Baldur's Gate 3 at the moment. I know that some people were more interested in that, but please stick around for the raid just to go throw them some love because they're glorious and wonderful and we love them very, very dearly. And they're well worth it. Friends, I'll be back tomorrow at 1 p.m. GMT. That's 1 p.m. British time where I will be playing Baldur's Gate 3 because we are being the Filth Wizard. It's our Filth Wizard playthrough where we are going through and basically choosing everything that follows hedonism. So we are literally picking every choice that literally encourages pleasure, you know what I mean? So we're all about it. You choked on the dick sword, you cheeky devil, what you like. But I'll be back then. But friends, thanks so much for being here. Thanks so much for the raids, the subs, the gift subs, all the cheeky little bees. Thanks so much for the donations. Thanks so much for the throned donations. Thanks so much for fucking everything. You people are amazing. Thanks so much for the follows. Until tomorrow, don't do anything I wouldn't do, because if I wouldn't do it, I'll fucking kill you. I'll see you all later. Bye bye bye.